What's happening? What's happening? Raiders underscore football be the channel. Welcome to the Yurp show. I am your host, Yurp Jers. What it do? What's happening, everybody? What's happening? Got a lot of things to discuss today. We're going to discuss some things today. You feel me? Get right. Wait till everybody get in here. You feel me? Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. And y'all know, always become a member. You see it down in the what's the name? Become a member, y'all. Become a member, man. It's only $2. Join the Yurp team. You feel me? Uh, yeah, we in the building though. We in the building. Oh, and also, man, super chats, man. Get your super chats in too, man. Definitely get your super chats in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get your super chats in and everything, man. Yurpster. Frank, what to do, my brother? What's happening, Frank? Damn, I should heat that up. Need some coffee. Yes, sir. We got a lot to talk about today, y'all. A lot to talk about. Well, it ain't a lot, but we got some things to discuss. We got two top 30 visits. Keelan Black from Indiana, running back, and Denzel Boston, wide receiver from Washington. Those are the two right now, as far as I know, with the top 30 visits. I mean, last year, everybody who came in for a top 30 visit is like damn near the people we drafted and shit. So I can see us getting like Keelan Black to go with Genty, and like a Denzel Boston to add to the receiver core. You feel me? I ain't mad at that. I've also seen like, and I heard right. Hold on, let me gather my thoughts because like I said. Oh, and another thing too, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Now we're looking maybe to sign Joe Flacco. I told people that though, man. I'd rather have Joe Flacco than Kirk Cousins. I think Joe Flacco still has a better arm than Kirk Cousins. I think you put Joe Flacco starting off in Kubiak's system. I see that. I can see that working. I can definitely see that working. I can definitely see that working. Is shoot. But and plus, I like Joe Flacco. I wasn't really a big fan of Kirk Cousins. Like, I'm not saying Kirk Cousins was a bad quarterback. He was trash. I'm not saying that. I just feel like I just feel like I like Joe Flacco just a little bit better. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You like who you like. You feel me? But I know everybody was talking about Cousins. I'm on the other side of that, man. I like Joe Flacco. And I think he'll come in there and do what he got to do. You know, show Mendoza the ropes. You feel me? Um, and yeah, I mean, I think that'd be dope for us. You feel me? He's a solid veteran quarterback, and I fucks with him definitely. And he's Super Bowl champion too, bro. Like, God, can't forget that either. You know, Super Bowl champion, and he made the Bengals a lot better than they were projected to when Joe Burrow was out. You know, so um, so I think that'll be something to look at too. Um, and Max Crosby, y'all. Max Crosby is in uh, people DMs. letting them know, you know what I'm saying, that they bogus for, how they was putting all the stories out and stuff about him. And like, I can't wait to see Max Crosby play this year. He is going to play like his cleats, his hair, his ass, everything is on fire. He's going to be playing out of his mind this year. I can guarantee you that. And if anybody think otherwise, you're crazy. Cause y'all should already know how Max is bringing it. You feel me? Y'all should know how Max bringing it. You know what I'm saying? He's doing, and he's ahead of schedule too, man. What people didn't realize, what the Ravens didn't realize is he's ahead of schedule. Yeah, I'm telling you. And people keep saying, "Oh man, I can't wait to see if the Ravens play him this year." Yeah, I see the schedule. He's not. We're not playing the Ravens until the following season, so, and I can't wait for that. But that's later on down the line. You feel me? Let's take care of this season first, see how that go, and then we'll take care of next season. But I've been seeing a lot of people saying that. Man, I can't wait till we play the Ravens. It's like, bro, we're not playing them for another year or two. So it is what it is, you feel me? But yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed. Definitely become a member, man. It's only $2 to become a member. And if y'all want, man, throw them super chats in there, man. Throw them super chats. This ain't. I am now, in business for myself. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want to do to feed my family and stuff, and I want to do this full time. So I need y'all help on that, man. I need y'all help on it. You feel me? So I definitely appreciate it, though. Always appreciate everything. The love, the supers, the whatever, being a membership, man. I'm cool with that. You feel me? I appreciate it. Oh man, I forgot to do something too. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I forgot to fix this down here. So, but yeah, we're gonna wait until some more people come in here. But I'm just spitballing right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just spitballing. But spitballing facts though, you feel me? Yeah, man. So it was crazy though. It's crazy. And I just can't wait till this season, man. So we signed a special team ace. If y'all don't know, Sangoon Alubi. I think that's how I'm saying his name right. Sangoon Alubi. Dude's a freaking beast. He screwed us. I mean, when we played the Colts last year, when he had that block punt, and then it just changed for us from there. But I see that we're getting guys that made a difference somehow, some way last year, and he played a lot of snaps last year at linebacker too. So that's another thing to take in consideration. You feel me? Jack, what it do, Jack? See, Yurp in the nation, salute, brothers, yes sir. Salute to you, bro. So yeah, I feel like bringing him in and getting him signed, man. We got Quay Walker signed now. All our guys are signed now, so that's definitely a plus. You feel me? We definitely needed that. We definitely needed that to get them guys signed in. Because let me tell you, after this whole Max debacle, bro, I was like, damn, man. I hope none of these guys back out. Like, you know what? I really don't want to be here. Like, and just do some other dumb shit. Right? And then there's something else we gotta worry about. You feel me? So I'm kind of glad it went how it went. You feel me? He said, "What it do, my brother? I'm chilling, bro. I can't complain, bro. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if y'all ain't subscribed already. Become a member, y'all. Like I said, man, become a member. It is only $2. Ain't gonna hurt you. You feel me? I guarantee it ain't gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, throw in them supers. It don't matter if it's $1, $2. It don't matter. Just throw them supers in, man. You feel me? Let's get your boy Yurp rolling. You feel me? Let's get him rolling. Definitely appreciate it though. Always, you know, whether you do or not, you know. So I think this dude who's playing special teams is going to be, he's going to be shitting, bro. He's going to be all over that field. I can tell you that right now. And shit, he was blocking punts for the Colts. Why not have him block punts for over here, right? So I think it'll work. It'll work out. I think the moves we made so far. I've been texting. Even though I'm not on here, I still text. People still text me stuff, letting me know different things, or we'll engage in a little conversation. But about the guys that we don't grab, right? Is I like it. It's something that we haven't done and then we haven't approached in a very long time. And I'm not talking 2016. I'm talking about like 2002, shit like that. You feel me? Like this is one of the best time. This is like one of the best times I've had in the off season in a while. Like even last year, I'm having more fun than I did last year because I just feel like the right moves are being made, and we're seeing them, and we know like okay, we can see the impact that's going to happen this coming season. We know we're going to be a good team. How good? I don't know that part. But I feel like on paper, we could be a playoff team on paper. But when it comes to that field, that's what we gotta, put it in there. Jack said, "Here I'm going to Reno with my youngest son, with my NorCal Valley High School friend, bad to the bone." Oh, that's what's up, brother. That's what's up, man. Go and enjoy yourself with your young boy. You know what I'm saying? With your young man, man, and y'all have a blast, y'all. 21, his mind going to be blown away. I bet it is, especially Reno. I ain't never been to Reno, so hey, that's a good experience for a young fellow. You know what I'm saying? For the young blood. But that's what's up, Jack, man. Congratulations, bro. I'm glad glad you doing your thing, man. Do your thing. Continue. So right. So I feel like, like I was saying, we headed in the right direction, right? And we know we're headed in the right direction because of the moves we made. And I haven't heard a lot of people, because usually I hear a lot of podcasters, I hear a lot of content creators say, "Well, I don't know, I'm not skeptical. I'm kind of skeptical on this move. Like, I don't know why we made this move." Like, I'm not hearing none of that, to be honest. Sorry, I got something in my ear. This shit making my ear itchy. It's crazy. You know what I mean, though? So, I feel like this shit finna turn up for us, y'all. And if y'all don't, people better start, I'm not talking about Raiders fans, but I'm talking about like other people who think we gonna be trash this year. Like, this is a whole new regime, bro. Like, if you don't know how our head coach is bringing it, you finna find out. You finna find out. So is it true? Like, I've been hearing this too. Is it true that Vegas is bringing in an NBA team? I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be good for the NBA. I don't know what the heck that was. I was tripping. He says, "Thank you. What's happening? What happens in Reno stays in Reno." Shout out Jeremy Kenner. Oh, my mama, shoot. You ain't lying about that, bro. Just like Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Only we shall know, right? So, like I was saying though, did anybody hear that? Because I've seen that on excuse me. I seen that on Twitter. I think I've been on Twitter a lot. You feel me? Trying to get my Twitter game up. And I heard a lot about that. I think it's cool though. I think it's dope. Yeah, I know some thing. A whole pack of cereals in one day. I got cooked. Know that. No, I got some cool. Smoking a whole pack in one day. But yeah, I'm finna turn my camera off, y'all. I'm about to. Oh, share screen? No, can't see that. So, GTG, my brother, you know it. You know it. You say got to go. I appreciate you pulling up, Jack. Thank you, my brother. Much love, bro. There ain't a lot of people on today. Somebody picked the wrong night to got all y'all. Shoot. But guess what? My man Frank is in the building always. My man Frank is in the building as always. You feel me? Oh my gosh, shit on my nerves. Ain't nobody on tonight. Who's that? KCP. Yeah, I don't see nobody on tonight. People must just be chilling. Just Raiders, baby. Shout out to him. He out. He on. But yeah, man, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot, bro. You know what I mean? And get back to. I want to get back to. I want to get back to what I was saying about Max too. So I've been hearing that Max been in the DMs talking his shit, and I'm not talking about like females, so no. I'm talking about the people who was putting out all these stories, these whack ass stories about him that he don't care about the Raiders. He just want to leave. He want to get out of there. This, that, and the third. Well, guess what? He said that you motherfuckers on some bogus stuff and wait and see until this year. And I gotta tell y'all, there's still Lord Dizzy, what it do? He said Raiders. So like I was saying, right? Fernando, yes, sir. So like I was saying, right? There's still rumors of will the Raiders trade him, or the Raiders are still going to trade him. They just need the right suitors. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He's not going anywhere. The only reason why SpyTech traded him is because Max wanted the trade. That's it. He did not want to get rid of the trade. He did not want to trade Max. Nobody in that building wanted to trade Max. Max wanted to leave. We gave him what he wanted, got returned to sender. That's it. Now that he's fully invested, he said this. I am fully invested on anything the Raiders do because I want to be here to see it. I want to be here for it to happen. And that's it. And if y'all can't take his word for it, then y'all just some miserable ass people trying to look for some drama, bro. And that's it. The man said, I want to be here. I'm a Raider for life. That's it. You people still try to trade him off. Oh, he's still going to get traded. I believe he's still going to get. I heard Skip dumbass saying that. He's still going to get traded. Like, shut up, bro. You don't even know what you're talking about. Worry about them bum ass Cowboys, bro. Worry about that. You talk about Jerry will still try to trade for Max. We ain't taking nothing from you niggas, bro, because we already know how y'all trying to give it up. Y'all already gave us. We asked for 2 firsts. You motherfuckers try to give us 1 first and a second. Then I heard y'all try to give us 2 seconds and a third. Shut up. We don't want none of that. The heck? We want 2 firsts. And we can't get them, then we're not trading them. And then I heard that they already told people we're not trading Max. He's off the table. So we're not taking any more calls. Stop calling. Know what they do? They still talking about it. Yeah, I can see Max getting traded sometime before training camp or sometime during the season once he shows what he's doing. Man, if he's cooking like we know Max finna cook, he ain't. That's all that shit's out the window, bro. All that shit's out the door. For real, for real. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Become a member, man. Join, man. Become a member. It's only $2. It ain't gonna hurt. You feel me? Yeah, man. It's only $2. It ain't gonna hurt. Or if you don't want to become a member, throw in a super for your boy. You feel me? Throw in a super chat for your boy. I'm taking super chats too. You feel me? And I've talked about this too, because somebody asked me like, why don't you just somebody asked me this like a couple days ago too. They're like, why? I mean, you don't have to read all the chats. Just read the supers. And I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because that's what got me here. You feel me? He said Max going to the Grove Hotel. Now that's out the door too. That's out the window. Law Dizzy. Shout out to my brother Law Dizzy in the building. Yeah, I think that's a dope goal. It was good while it lasted, Law Dizzy. I know your locker was next to Genty's. I knew you wanted to back him up. But yeah. That's all I wanted to say on that, man. I think we need to stop this. You know what I'm saying? Stop all this. I just don't want to see the Raiders. Yeah, I just don't want to see Max Crosby on the Raiders. That's why I keep coming up with all this stupid shit, because y'all feel like we're a bad enough team that he doesn't have to stay. Please. That man want to stay. He wanted to go. He went in for the long haul. You feel me? He in it to win it. He's in it for the long haul. You feel me? I just got your text message, Law. Big Dizzy in the building. I just got your text message. Where I want to go. So, but yeah, I think we done turned this team into a nice contending team, yo. Not a Super Bowl contending team, but I think we can contend for the playoffs. I really do. You know, somebody asked me, "What do you think our record would be?" And I said 10 wins. I said it before we had Max. Before we got Max back, it was 9. It was 9 wins. You feel me? They started looking for a year for the Raiders as of now, not facts. Definitely. And somebody asked me, what's the record? What's the record looking like? And I said, shit, with Max, 10 wins. I had about 8, 9 wins without Max. Shit, you think we can't get 10, 11 wins out of Max with Max? Shoot, you crazy. You crazy. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, look, Max finna turn the fuck up, yo. He finna, excuse my language. The man finna turn up, yo. He gonna be like a crazed. You remember how like LT said it? We looking like a bunch of wild crazed dogs. That's what he gonna be. One of them. Cause people keep playing with him, acting like he ain't him. So now Max feel like he got to show. I gotta show y'all what y'all missing. You feel me? Now I think this season could potentially. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say this could probably be his only best season because he has really good seasons other than before. But I think this season is it's gonna mean something. You feel what I'm saying? Because not only did y'all count him out, well, the Ravens, but shoot. Well, his defense got a full makeover about a beyond Jerry Springer Raiders, not facts. Full makeover. And I like it. I like the guys we got. I like the dude we just picked up. All we need is a quarterback, a bridge quarterback to help Mendoza out for this first season. And like I said, it'll probably be Joe Flacco, yo. And I'm telling y'all this because I've heard, and I've been saying this, that I'd rather have Joe Flacco than Kirk Cousins. But I've heard that we're strongly looking at Joe Flacco to be the bridge quarterback, and teach Fernando Mendoza. And I'm not mad at that. Shoot. Feel me? I ain't mad at that at all. I just want Mendoza to get them reps in though too. You feel me? Get them reps in. Get that man as many reps as you can. You feel me? Don't single him out because he's sitting. So I'm kind of cool with that. Excuse me. I'm kind of cool with that. You feel me? Drinking cold ass coffee. It's cool though. But I'm telling y'all, bro, we're gonna surprise a lot of people. We're gonna surprise a lot of people. And watch, that's when everybody is gonna be on our heels. Oh, the Raiders are really good. We didn't know the Raiders can be this good. Okay. You should have known. We've been trying to tell you. But y'all think we just bullshit. That'd be dope. But all right, I don't want to crush nobody's dreams, right? But I had to explain this to Raider Paul too. Shout out to my brother. I had to explain this to him, right? We can't sit here and think that Tom Brady, just because Mendoza's here, all of a sudden he's going to be in the building 24/7. That's not happening, bro. That goes for anybody who think that, bro. That's not happening, bro. I would love that. I would love for Tom Brady just be in the building 24/7 and looking over the team and Mendoza, but I think people tend to forget that he still does commentating. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing commentating. So we can't sit here and say Tom Brady's going to sit there and tutor. He's going to tutor Mendoza. No. Now, if Mendoza got some things, or after every game, I can see Tom Brady calling them like, look, bro, this is what I seen. This is what you need to do. This is what I seen. This is what you need not to do. You feel me? So it's just like I said, it's going to be behind the scenes going down. I mean, I don't know how much behind the scenes you think. Maybe, I would say maybe during training camp, maybe, you feel me? I can see that. During training camp, I mean, off season workouts, all the OTAs, all that shit. I can see that. But as soon as this season starts, he ain't gonna be there. He ain't gonna be there. He gonna be right in that booth commentating, and then he know he's gonna. And it's either he commentates early or he commentates late. And if he commentates early, then he's gonna be able to watch the game, and he's gonna call Mendoza and say, "Well, this is what I see. This, that, and the third. This is what I think Kubiak is wanting you to do. This is what you need to do." You feel me? But all that, I'm gonna sit here and talk football with you for 24/7. Nah, that's not happening. That's not happening. Brady got a job to do, just like Mendoza got a job to do. You feel me? So, but I feel like Law did say, it'll go behind the scenes, which I don't really think so, because nothing goes behind the scenes with the Raiders. It's like everybody wants to put the Raiders' business out there like it's something special. Steve in the building, my man Steve Martinez. What up, bro? He said, "Why you think Spy Tech trades back in the second round?" No, he said, "You think?" He said, "You think Spy Tech trades back in the second round?" No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, the guy that we got to get is probably right there. You feel me? Now, come the fourth and fifth, sixth, seventh round, yeah, I can see him trading up and down. Maybe in the third. You feel me? But as far as like them first three picks got to hit, bro, right on the them second two, we already know about Mendoza, but round twos and threes, we need to pick right where we at. You feel me? Because we're picking up top in every round, bro. There's no reason to trade back if you. Now I can see if we was in the spot we was in last year, how he was trading up and down, back and forth. Now I can see that because we weren't number one, we were like number 6. You feel me? But as far as like us, I think we stay put. I think it's the right move to stay put because the elite guys or close to elite or starters will be right there at the top. The guys that we need. It just got to be which player we be. You feel me? Steve Martinez in the building, though. I appreciate you pulling up, bro. Now make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, become a member. If you ain't a member, you feel me? It's only $2. And throw your super chats in, y'all. Throw a super chat in, man. Look, I'm grateful for whatever a nigga get. I ain't even on that. You feel me? Your boy grateful for whatever he can get. You throw $2 super in, thank you. You throw $1 super in, I still thank you. You feel me? That shit adds up at the end. You feel me? But I am a little bit of ways from my goal of, because it's kind of crazy. Like you have to reach a certain amount for you to get paid out and stuff like that, which I think it's stupid, but I think it's kind of cool anyway. I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna say it's stupid, but I think it's like whatever you made that month, I think you should get paid for it. You feel me? But that's now here and there. You know? Like I'm glad everything's working out, right? Just like it is. But to finish off your question, though, Steve, yeah, I think we should trade. I don't think we should trade. Maybe not the first 3 rounds. I don't think we should trade back or 4, or maybe 4 if there's a guy that we really want. Yeah, we go trade up. But as far as like the first 3 rounds trading down, I don't think so. Well, the second and third round, I think we should stay put. You feel me? The second round we picked 36, and then I think we picked first again. You know what I mean? In the third round. So, but man, I appreciate everybody pulling up, though, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. It's look like it's a little bit of slow night, you feel me? But it's cool. And also, man, if y'all rewatching these videos, man, hype these videos up too, man. Hype the videos up, Get your boys some more recognition, man. You feel me? But yeah, man, I just wanted to talk some football, man. Talk some Raiders. You know what I mean? Chewy in the building. What's up, fam? What's good with you, man? Raiders Dial Yonder in the building. What's happening? He says, salute. Hope all is well, man. I hope all is well with everybody. I'm good, though, brother. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. You feel me? Mike in the building. What up, Mike? He said, Raiders. What's up, yo? I'm chilling, man. We in here. We in the building, man. Living life, man. That's it. That's all we can do, right? Is live life. And live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest. This should just say 11. What did it? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Live life to the fullest, brother. Yeah, man. I just found out about my homie. One of my partners had passed away last Thursday. You know, he passed away on a heart attack and shit. So, yeah, nigga, your boy's a little bit down, you feel me? But I'm alright though, you feel me? I'm, you know, praying for his family, praying, you know, for my peoples, man. They really heard about this loss we done took, you feel me? So, Raiders Down Yonder said, damn right, yeah, man, shoot. Live your best life, man. That's all I gotta say, you feel me? He said, fuck, sorry to hear that. Nah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Frank said, signing the Hayward kid at fullback is a great move. I'm very pleased with the acquisition. Yeah, man, me too. Look, he's gonna be a beast, bro. He to me, I'm not saying he's him, the guy I'm about to tell you. I'm not saying he's him, but he reminds me of him, and I think he could do the things that he did. And that's Marcel Reese. I think we just got another Marcel Reese, y'all. You feel me? And a younger guy. You feel me? Did you hear about Jay Prince Jr. getting arrested by the feds for the takeoff murder from the Migos? Nah, I ain't know that. I mean, I kind of figured he had something to do with that shit, though. Just like he had something to do with Duke the Jeweler getting off. And they tried to blame that shit on Boosie, which was crazy. They tried to blame that shit on Boosie. But yeah, they say a lot of murders that came around from that dice game came from it be him. And I heard a lot of shady shit that the dice was tricked. They were tricked dice. You feel me? Motherfuckers. Yeah, I done heard a lot of stuff, bro, about that. I was up on it at one point, but you know, I like Takeoff. You feel me? So I'd rather him just rest easy. You feel me? Shout out to Takeoff, man. Reese was a stud, exactly. Exactly. He was that guy, man. You feel me? And what was he? Did he play tight end for us? No, he was our fullback, but I think he played receiver in high school. I mean, in college too. I think he played receiver in college, but man, he's a freaking dog, bro. Marcel Reese is one of them, yo. One of another Raider, you know, one of my other favorite Raiders and stuff, you know. But look, that's who he reminds me of. He said, that's why I stopped playing dices. Oh, yeah, you stopped playing dice? I ain't never get into dice like that, man. I like watching people play it, but it's too much shit behind it. You feel me? Like, too many people die over a dice game, yo, and it's crazy. You wouldn't think that, but that shit happens. Because, you know, the more money is involved, the more people ain't playing about their money, you feel me? So I don't remember how long ago it was. Probably like back in like 2010, 11. Last time I played dice, I played with my cousin and shit. I won all his money, and then he had about like $20 back. He done took all my money. I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm not playing that shit anymore. Mike Lopez said Reese was a receiver in Washington. Yeah. So I mean, and look, Connor Hayward was a running back in high school, in college at Michigan State, and then turned into a tight end, and then the rest is history. Excuse me. Frank said Swiss Army knife. Yeah, and that's how I feel like Connor Hayward is, a Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? You can put him in anywhere. You can line him up. You can line him up. He can block. He can run the ball. You feel me? He's really good when it comes to that tush push. They use that a lot in Pittsburgh. So I could. He's going to be a good asset to us, especially to the offense. You know what I mean? Especially a big asset to us. But he gonna work out. Watch, he gonna work out. He's a dice man. He said fools out of normal people. Nah, facts. I don't rock with the dice, man. I don't do that. Now I never had a homie that lose his life over dice, but that shit ain't worth it, man. That dice. You want to make some money somewhere else. That's why it's what the fuck's his name? He got red hair. He always doing videos on shooting dice. Like I hope it never go bad or go left for him during a game. You feel me? Because it be looking like he be doing some fugazi shit too. You feel me? But who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But I just hope people be more careful and aware and shit. You feel me? But but to take off shit, that shit didn't have to happen, bro. Like that didn't even have to happen for real, for real. But it is what it is. You feel me? Like you can't take that shit back. You feel me? All you gotta do is just get justice for that man and his family, and that's it. You feel me? Um, but back to the Raiders, man. Back to the Raiders. So we signed a guy for special teams. His name is Sengun Alubi, and the man's a freaking beast, yo. He can carry the rock too. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, he's definitely good at that. But the new guy we got, Sengun Alubi, is a freaking special team ace, and he played good football at linebacker also last year with the Colts. So I liked it. I liked him. I like this guy right here. A dice game could get tricky real quick. Nah, facts. It get tricky and go left real fast. You feel me? RP takeoff. It can go left real fast. You feel me? And you want to know what fucked up thing about it is, right? That man was at that dice game, but he wasn't bothering nobody. He was standing off on his own, chilling, rolling up, smoking his weed. He wasn't bothering nobody, just having a good time, and he loses his life like that, which is crazy. But that's all I gotta say on that, man. I don't really like talking about people dying and shit like that, man. Like I said, man, my homie just passed away, so I don't really like talk about shit like that. You feel me? Um, but it is what it is, man. So like I was saying, Sengun though, Olubi, however you say his name. My bad if I'm butchering it, apologize. But he is going to be a really good asset for us, man. This guy, man, can play. He can play some football, man. You know, and he's really good on special teams, bro. Especially, on punt return. He'll block that shit if you let him. If he get free, he gonna block that shit for real, for real. You feel me? Said take all the ball, nobody. That's facts. Yeah, nah, he wasn't. Which I think it was just whack, man. What they did, man. It's just whack, but you know. But the top 30 visits, right? Top 30 visits. We got two that's been named already. Keelan Black from Indiana, the running back, and wide receiver from Washington, Denzel Boston. Those are the guys that we're having meetings with on the 30 the The top 30 visits. Mike G in the building. What it do, my brother? He said, thank God for another day. Exactly. Always, brother. Always, man. I make sure every day I wake up, you thank God for another day. You never know, man. You never know. Yurp 2028. Yes, sir. That's what we're going for. So last year, if y'all didn't know, or y'all probably do know, but last year, if y'all followed, the top 30 visits that we had was the top 30 visits we picked in the we picked up in the draft. So I feel like we might do the same thing. We might do the same thing. Most of the guys that we got in the what's the name, we might grab. So I'm cool with that. You feel me? I ain't got no problem with that. Because some of the guys that we picked up last year was pretty solid. They just needed some development and time to play. You feel me? But somebody said this. I don't remember who said it. I don't know if it was Sanji. Somebody said this, but the league is not for development, and I think that's wrong to have that approach. Now, I'm not saying he said it, but I just don't know. You feel me? But the people we got, they just, when people say the league is not for development, then how do people get better in the league? Like, you know what I'm saying? How do we get better in the league? People get better in the league. You have to develop, right? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it's weird when people say that. It's funny. Ooh, excuse me. Mike Lopez said, do you see Genty rushing for over 15 or challenging the Russian single season record with the addition of Linderbaum, JPJ permanently as a left guard and Hayward as a new fullback? I can see it. Like I said, bro, Kubiak finna use Genty. He's finna use Genty and whoever is backing up Genty to the fullest. Like those guys right there, like he said in the press conference, they're gonna be Genty's gonna be our focal point in the offense. Like that's who we run our offense to is him. So I can see it. With the new additions, with Linderbaum at center and JPJ, like people gotta realize, Caleb Rogers is a nasty guard also. Like he plays nasty too when he wants. So if our interior offensive line are dogs and put anybody, I believe it. I can believe it. Especially Linderbaum and JPJ. I'm running that way all the time. I'm running that. I'm running whatever I gotta run. I'm running that towards in between the guards in the center and the tackle in the center and the tackle in the guard. I'm running between them three. Him, JPJ, and Linderbaum. That's who I'm running through. Oh man, and we just gotta figure out what. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I think Charles Grant is gonna be him. Because I done seen some plays with him, and I done see some little bit of film work on him. From the little bit of snaps that he got. I think he had like 90-something snaps, or like 50 to 90, something around there, like in the snap range. I'm just telling you right now, bro. Like when Charles Grant is so strong, when he gets a hold of you, bro, you can't move. You can only go back, and that's when he pushing you back. You know what I mean? Mike said, Genty be running with bad intentions. My mama. You got to though, bro. You can't run. That's one thing, because I played running back for a little bit, for like 1 year. And I've noticed you can't run scared, bro. You get your ass hurt running scared. I'm dead ass. You feel what I'm saying? You hit that hole, man, it gotta be with bad intentions. Like, you feel me? You gotta be violent when you're running that ball, man. That's why they call Derrick Henry King Henry. Shoot. That man runs violently. You know, and there's only a couple of guys that can run that does that. Power backs, you feel me? So yeah, I be running with bad intentions too. Shoot. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want nobody tackling me. So look, I'm grateful for I'm just grateful for what we're doing, man, and me seeing it, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad I'm watching it, you know. And then now I get to report it. You feel me? Lopez said he put like 5 safeties on his backs last season. Shit, he put more than safeties. He put linebackers on their ass. He didn't. Yeah. What's his name from the 49ers? He did him bad, bro. Like he did him bad. I know Raider Films. Shout out to Raider Films. I see like his intro when it says you run around and knock you down. Yo, they got Genty running over the ball from the 49ers. His tooth flies off. Yo, that shit's so funny. I think that was dope. Yeah, I was like, yo, that's dope. For real. That's dope. Hey man, make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Definitely appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if y'all ain't subscribed already. Become a member if you want, and throw them super chats in, man. Throw them super chats in. Definitely reading super chats first, though. You feel me? But I read everybody's comment, but I read the super chats too. You know what I mean? Then the ones that pay the bills. You feel me? Player development has always been a luxury. Now more than ever. That's what I'm saying, Frank. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't understand where people got this. This is not a developmental league. Like when? When did this not become a developmental league? Because you either keep playing to be good or you just ass. You feel me? It's either you good and you can, or you're okay, but you can get better. Like you have a high ceiling, but in order to reach that high ceiling, you have to develop. Am I right or am I wrong? Somebody let me know. You feel me? Even James from the Changes got touched by a Genty. Exactly. Rosetown in the building. What it do, my guy? He said, salute to the nation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate it. Lecky in the building. He said, salute, Oos. Salute to you, bro. Lecky, this is funny, bro. Earlier, today, I was just watching. I still watch wrestling. I don't care how old I am. I'm always going to still watch wrestling. I love wrestling. And I was watching the old John, the Attitude Era. And I was watching when Rikishi, when he ran, he hit Stone Cold with the car and shit, bro. I was watching that shit, bro. Shout out to Rikishi, man. The Ooses, man. Big Oos. Yeah, man. I don't care what anybody say, man. The Samoans, they taking over wrestling now than ever. Like it's looking like back in the day when it was WWF with like Jimmy the Superfly Snuka, Talatonga back in the day, like what's his name? The Rock's pops, Rocky Maivia Sr. or whatever. I forgot his name. I don't really. Don't get mad at me, but the Rock's pops and stuff. You feel me? He said, "Yo, I seen that video. Yo, that was my favorite John, bro. That motherfucker Stone Cold was going on a rampage, bro. He was stunning anybody, bro. Motherfucker stunned Mick Foley 3 times, bro. I was like, yo, he is bugging. But it's so funny now. Like I be crying, bro. I be laughing my ass off when I see shit like that, bro. I be crying. I be like, man, this shit funny. Yeah, wrestling is the dope, man. Wrestling. I remember when I was a kid and Monday Night Raw came on and SmackDown. My mama used to make me go to bed early, so me and my brother would turn the TVs down. Oh, we got a member in the building. Appreciate you, brother. Rorschach just became a member. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Rorschach, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Welcome to the team, man. Welcome to the Yurp team, brother. Welcome. Uh yeah, Haku. Yep. My brother said salute to you, bro. Salute to you. My brother Rorschach always showing the love, yes, sir. He said Haku, yeah, Haku. Haku was one of them too. He was fire. They look, all Samoan wrestlers, man, were dope, bro. I don't care what nobody said. Like all Samoan wrestlers, they were dope, bro. And super athletic too, yo. When Stone Cold kidnapped Vince, I really thought Austin was gonna kill him on my mama, bro. Now that's facts, dog. That's facts, yo. That's definitely facts. You know what I loved about Stone Cold too, yo? Like that motherfucker was literally like he was funny, bro. Like his antics and everything, like just his whole demeanor, which is mad funny, yo. His wordplay, funny as hell. Like I remember when he stuttered Stephanie McMahon and he got up on her face and he was like this crawling on the ground and shit. Yo, I be crying when he does that so bad, bro. I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy, bro. He cracks beers over people. I remember he poured beer all over Triple H after he stunned him. Or I remember he stunned him one time. He stunned him and put the beer right in front of him, and then he stunned him another time. He stunned him and he put the beer right in front of him and he kicked it, and then he stomped it, and all the beer flew in his face. I was like, yo, that's funny as hell. Yo, that's funny. Yo, that shit is funny. I be crying, yo. I be crying. Scotty Tuhani was fire. Yeah, man. I forgot what that group. What was the group? What was their group? It was Scotty Tuhani, Rikishi, and the other boy, yo. I used to like when they used to dance in the middle of the ring. Rikishi big ass was getting it in, boy. I tell you. For a big dude, Rikishi was very athletic for a big dude. I ain't gonna lie. He was very athletic. For real, for real. What the heck? He said Stone Cold stunned the whole McMahon family. I remember that, yo. That shit was funny too. Hey, my man Rorschach said, wait, why is this shit not popping up? There we go. Rorschach said, trying to support the content. Yes, sir. He said, I roll with, thank you, Yurp. Thank you for always showing me respect, brother. I'm not always available, but I do try to show love. Man, you ain't got to explain nothing, Rorschach. You were that dude, my brother. You are that dude, and I always appreciate you pulling up. I don't care if it's for 2 seconds, bro. You always come in and you know what I mean, and show the love, bro. And then you say your goodbyes at that. Some people just pop in and they just like, and then say a little bit of shit, and then I don't hear from one. But you definitely do that, bro, and I definitely appreciate it. I always will be grateful for people like you, man, and everybody in the chat, who always show the love, man. I ain't singling nobody out, man. Everybody who, you know what I mean? Y'all know who he is too, you feel me? That was the name, Too Cool. Hell yeah. He said, cause Stone Cold said so. Yeah, that boy would be funny, y'all. And he puts the middle finger up at people. Oh man, that shit's so funny, bro. Him and the Rock's funny as hell too. Rock's definitely funny. Frank said, Rorschach, salute my brother. Yes, sir. We in the building, y'all. We in the building. Yo, I don't know what happened to the weather. I don't know what happened to the weather, but it looks like it wasn't done with winter yet. And it fucking started snowing earlier today. And now it feel like it's below zero out here. Yo, it's cold as hell. I had to put Gizmo in the house because I know he was shaking. He was cold. And I didn't know it was that cold. So I came out here And I see him like shivering. I'm like, all right, get your ass in the house. Bring you in the house. But usually I got my heater right here. So I usually have him on the couch with me. He usually be on the couch with me chilling. Sometimes I gotta yell at him to sit down because he don't know how to sit. I mean, he know how to sit, but he be acting crazy. He said, "Give me a hell yeah on my mama." Give me a hell yeah, it's crazy. And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so. Yes, that's my guy right there, bro. Stone Cold, The Rock, those are like my favorite wrestlers, man. My all-time favorite wrestler though is Ultimate Warrior. That was my guy. That was my all-time favorite wrestler. Nobody could tell me nothing. He's the first one to perm press. Put my guy, what's the name, over. Yeah. We was in the 80s today. Nah, facts. It get cold in Alabama? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. But I moved to Tennessee, bro. I just moved like last week to Tennessee. Which is like state line and shit, so. But yeah. You said it was in the 80s? Ah, good for you. I would like to be in California where it's the 80s all year round. Shit. For real. Okay, it get cold out here, boy. It's cold as hell out here. I didn't even know it snowed, right? I'm laying in the bed. I think I just finished talking to my wife. She was at work. And I'm laying in the bed and I'm watching, my YouTube things as usual. And, I'm looking at my phone watching TV, and I see my man's on Snapchat, and he in the snow, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. But I'm thinking it's an old snap, because you know how, I don't know who uses Snapchat on here, but Snapchat, they usually bring up old joints too that you can watch. So I'm thinking it's an old video. Man, my wife get here. She's like, yo, it was snowing. No, I told her, I was like, yo, it's snowing in Alabama. She's like, it's snowing out here too. I'm like, what? But I still didn't think to get up and go check, you feel me? Which is crazy. Rorschach said, to give my take on the Dirty Birds refund was nasty work in my opinion, but I think it lit a fire under Max's ass. He's going to be mad, man. He's going to be a madman possessed. Nah, you ain't lying, bro. And I'm glad you switched it up. Because look, Mac, he's here to stay. He wants to stay, and he's going to be. Oh man, he's gonna fuck a lot of people up, bro. That's opposed on the opposite side of him. He's gonna do niggas so dirty. I'm telling you right now. Mike Lopez with the $2 super. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So you can't go wrong supporting Yurp. He's very humble. I look, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. I'm not lying, bro. I had to, when I was like growing up, I didn't really know what humble was like that. You feel me? And then shout out to my man Guff, man, my brother, man. Shout out to my brother Guff. But I wasn't. Even in my 20s, I wasn't still, like that. And he says, bro, just calm down and just be humble about shit. And he kept telling me that too. And I'm like, dude, man, why the nigga keep telling me be humble? Like, I am being humble, am I? Then I had to take a long, hard look at myself in the mirror, and it's like, nah, nigga, you ain't being humble. So I took that into consideration. And, I use that, all the time. So, Mike, I appreciate you for even recognizing that, bro. Nah, thank you. You feel me? I definitely appreciate it. Viscera was freaky. Wilson and Viscera was crazy, yo. He was bugged out, bro. Like his eyes and all that crazy stuff. And he was big as hell, too, bro. Yeah, man, that was crazy. He said, old words, not facts. Definitely. Everybody showing love. Weber, what's up? Man, Raider Paul in the building said, Raiders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rosetown, what up? What's happening? Rorschach, he said, what's happening? Rosetown, what's happening? Raider Paul, what it do? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said, I never ran the air in March before. Ah, look at you. Well, me either. We ain't run that. Well, my wife, she gets hot sometimes, so she'll run the air. It don't even matter if it's cold out. She'll get hot somehow and then just put the air on. I'm like, yo, it's freezing in here. Yes, sir. Lopez, yes, sir. Everybody saying what up. Everybody saying what up. Lucky, yeah. Mendoza, baby. Yes, sir. I want to talk about this too. I told y'all to look out for Joe Flacco. I said it. I said I'd rather have Joe Flacco as a bridge for 1 year than have Kirk Cousins. And what am I hearing? We looking at Joe Flacco to be the bridge, man. I don't be saying shit just to say it, bro. I know what I'm real deal talking about. You feel me? But Mendoza, yes sir. Mendoza in the house. Rorschach said you just moved. You just said you moved. Yeah, I just moved to. If anybody know, I used to live. I live state line of Alabama and Tennessee, so I just moved back to Tennessee. About like last week or something, like officially moved in. So yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Raiders are winning the Super Bowl next year's. I would like to, I would like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but I damn sure know we're gonna be a contender for the playoffs this year. I damn sure know that. Glisser fan in the building. What it do? He said, I hope he fucks up Geno or Lamar on the field. Well, we not playing. We're gonna beat the brakes on the Jets and Geno. Geno gonna feel that, but Lamar ain't gonna feel it until next season because we don't play him until the year after. Rosesound said, "I thought you wanted Carr back. It don't look like it, and we got to give up some picks for him. Is what the Saints want, and I'm not trying to give up that. And I don't know where restructure is. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I did want Carr, but." He talking about he don't know if he'll come back, this, that, and the third. So I don't know. But look, I'm worried about the people who want to be in the building now. You feel me? When I was talking about Carr, that was just a suggestion. You feel me? More of, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that's factual. You feel me? Like I really think us getting Joe Flacco is factuals. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Geno Smith sacked. Yeah, we're gonna get after him because he don't like running, so we're gonna be on his ass. Trust me. We all have much love and respect for you, Yurp, and I got the same for y'all. You feel me? I got the same for y'all, man. Same love and respect. You feel me? You said nah, Cousins over Flacco? Hell no. Hell no. Look, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. Flacco has the better arm, even if they still old. Flacco has the better arm, and he's a Super Bowl champion, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a Super Bowl champion. Bro? You got to start making sense, bro. You don't make no sense right now. What you're saying? You're saying stop the cap. Ain't no veteran QB coming in. Mendoza starting, we on a rebuild. Wouldn't you want a veteran to at least start 1 year before your quarterback gets thrown in? Wouldn't you want that? What are you talking about, bro? Just because we on rebuild doesn't mean. So what you mean to say is we ain't got no veterans. No veterans need to be on the team because we on rebuild. Is that what you're saying? Come on, bro. Make it make sense, my guy. Rorschach said, congrats on the move. May more success find your way and your family, brother. Nah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. I feel a lot better, man, and at ease about everything, you know what I'm saying? He said, I myself would rather have Joe Flacco. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, first of all, I think Kirk Cousins' arm is cooked. His arm is cooked for right now. You feel me? So I don't see him like, and then you still the Achilles. You feel me? Like I don't know. Even though he's not no runner like that, but still, you feel me? But yeah, he said I'd rather have Joe Flacco. I mean, that's facts. It's facts. I'm going with the Super Bowl champ. You feel me? Carr coming back will be like Phillip Rivers coming back last year. No, the hell it won't. Phillip Rivers is cooked. He's done for. There was no reason why he should even came back, bro. For real, for real. He shouldn't even came back, for real. I ain't even lying. That was just a waste of a year because you didn't do nothing. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? So he said, "You're Flacco or Rivers." Flacco over all day. Every great quarterback played the bench for a year or two. Exactly. He said, "No, they didn't." I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't know why. I don't know what you're hearing, and you gotta stop going on Facebook looking at them. What's the name, bro? They're not facts, bro. Anything they say is not facts, bro. Fuck around, throw for a 5K. Nah, he could. So Carl fuck around, he could. And Kubiak's always, I think, yeah, most definitely. Rita Paul wants Carr. I don't know what Rita Paul wants, bro. For real, for real. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what bro wants. He said Mendoza's starting. You guys stop. Okay, I don't care how many laughing emojis you put, bro. That's not what the front office is saying. So, and your boy, your mentor, the one who's supposed to be mentoring Mendoza, he said the same freaking thing. I don't understand how you don't know if he said the same thing that Spytech is saying. Everybody in the front office is saying. He's not going to start day one. They do not want to put him out there, bro. They do not want to put him out there. And you keep thinking that not starting him is a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, bro. It's really a good thing. Cousins will fuck around. Oh, you say Cousins would throw for? No. Nah, bro. I mean, he might. All depends on how he is, but I just like Joe Flacco as a better quarterback. I just think Joe Flacco a better quarterback. Bro. He could, but I mean, I just think Joe is a better quarterback. Would you bring Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson? Aaron Rodgers all day. I was even thinking about that last time, like one day, like over the weekend, I was thinking about that shit. Like, yo, it'd be dope if we had Aaron Rodgers and Kubiak's offense. Like, that'd be shoot. I ain't gonna lie about that. I would love Aaron Rodgers and Kubiak's offense, and we know for sure he only gonna play 1 year. You feel me? We know that for sure. We know that for sure. Y'all letting all the fake news get to you. No, you're reading fake news on Facebook, bro. All that shit is fake. I don't watch nothing on Facebook, bro. I do my research on everything else but Facebook, bro. I remember you sent me something on Facebook last time. I'm like, bro, that shit's not true, bro. You said Caleb doing his thing 3 years later? Nah, facts. That's definitely facts. That's definitely facts. I think Caleb Williams is going to be the best quarterback in like 2 years. I'm not playing. Make the swap at the bye. What swap? Oh yeah, at the bye we could do that. But let me tell you something. If he playing good football, shit, let him keep playing. I'm a sole believer. Look, if the veteran is still playing really good football, let him keep playing. But if he's starting to fuck up or if he's fucking up from day, then you put your guy in. Then you put him in. Because then at that point, you ain't got no choice. You feel me? He said, Chico finest. Aaron Rodgers on me. Cousins never had a defense like the Ravens. Shit, Cousins had he had a couple of good defenses, bro. He had a good defense last year with the Falcons. He had really good defenses with the Vikings. Like I don't see how you see that. Nah, and every defense ain't gonna be like the Ravens defense, bro, or the Seahawks defense, or you know what I'm saying, like, or the Giants defense when LT was there. Like, it ain't gonna be like that. Like most defenses ain't like that. We only need 7 or 8 from the bridge. Agreed. But if he's playing good football, let him play the whole season until he's not playing any. Let him play until he's not. Let him play. If he's playing good football, let him keep playing until he's not playing good football no more. You feel what I'm saying? And you only got him for 1 year, so. Uh, Rorschach said to get my Raiders news and rumors, I watch Yurp, Graf, Wasted, Hammer, Jeff, J Raider, Raider Will, and LV Raider to get the info. I have no social media whatsoever. That's fact. And you know I'm gonna give you the real. I ain't you know what I'm saying? Let the Mendoza develop on the field. Let him cook. I mean, I agree with that. If there was any other regime or coaching staff, that I feel like they would do that. But I'm going off of what the man upstairs said. His mentor. That's who I'm going off of. I'm going off of the man who said it. And I'm going off of the GM who said it also. We do not want him to start. That's why we will be getting a bridge quarterback. Do you watch the press conferences, my brother? I don't know if you watch the press conferences or you skip over certain, or you hear certain things that you want to hear. I don't know what it is, bro. But that's where I'm getting my information from. Them. And not only do I get my information from them, I get my information from people inside the building. I don't watch nobody else, bro. I don't watch Sports Network. I don't watch ESPN. I do watch ESPN, but I take nothing that they say serious because they always shit on this. So now we didn't pick them up. They just said we're looking closely into picking them up. That's what they said. John Leon in the building. What's up, my brother? What's happening with you? Mike said, man, we may get that discount double check with Aaron Rodgers. Ah, shit, that'd be dope. Professional E said, so the Raiders picked up flat nine. We ain't pick him up just yet. But they said they was looking into picking him up. That he could be one. And on my mama, he said, salute for not having any social media. Yeah, it gets bugged. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even be on social media like that unless I'm promoting the podcast or the music, bro. Other than that, I don't even scroll down to see what other people doing, bro. I don't. If I do, I'm doing that on Twitter, and that's because I'm trying to get, I'm looking at what people are saying or certain shit I'm hearing about the Raiders. Like, if you look on my Twitter, it's nothing but Raiders things. Nothing but Raiders. Mike said, imagine Yurp having Aaron Rodgers retiring as a Raider. Chico, California finest. Hey, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. I wouldn't mind that. His stick in the building when the dude said, Yurp, what it function like, my fella. Hey, man, we chilling, baby. We over here getting it in, grinding and shining, my brother, Rorschach said, professional E, salute, double salute. It's easy not to have that garbage. I'm 50 years old and can do without. Nah, facts. Yes, sir. Because it ain't, how I see social media, bro, it ain't nothing but fights, motherfuckers shooting somebody, goddamn, all that. If I wanted to watch that shit, I'd go watch the news. If I wanted all that shit, I'd watch the news. You feel me? Oh, man, here we go with the bullshit. Stepper in the building, yes, sir. Rose Town, triple salute, yes, sir. He said, I feel it back. Nah, facts. I just look. I can't wait until this season start, y'all. Like y'all just don't freaking know, bro. Oh, good. Hey, so I would like to celebrate too. This is a part celebration too, y'all, because I have reached 1 year, y'all, being on YouTube doing podcasts, being a content creator. My first full year, man. I'm so proud of myself and I'm happy, man. Um, Actually, it was like 3 days ago, so I'm like a year and 3 days in. You feel me? but like I said, man, everybody, Histic, Rosetown, Rorschach, Professional E, Mike Lopez, everybody. I don't even want to forget nobody, so I'm gonna just say everybody who tunes in every day or every time I'm on. I appreciate y'all because y'all got me through this whole year, yo. I ain't even gonna lie. G fam in the building, my motherfucking brother. What's happening? What's happening? But every y'all kept me going every day, man. Every time I got on live, y'all kept me going. Y'all always keep me going for wanting to do this, man. And I appreciate it. And guess what? Soon, man, full time I will be doing this, yo. Full time I will be doing this. So, you know what I mean? As long as y'all keep becoming members, you feel me? Maybe throwing a couple of super chats in here and there, bro. Look, I'm gonna be able to do this shit every day, and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. You feel me? So I can start getting paid with these ads, yo. So, man, y'all make sure y'all go tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Let's get this shit jumping here. His stick said, "Congrats, my nigga." He said, "You on your level up, twin, off the bounce." I try to be, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I try every day. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I do want to get up. When I get up in the morning and stuff, I do want to, just hop right on and shit. You feel me? But I know people be at work. I gotta see when people. I'm still trying to figure that type of shit out too. It's like, cause I don't want to get on what every content creator's on because I know they just out shit on me. You feel me? Like, but I also want to. I also want to get on when it's time. You feel me? Like when it's a good time. Like now, I started at like 8:30. Like nobody's really on between this time. You feel me? So I feel like that's the best part. Rorschach said, if you're not subscribed, please do. It doesn't cost you anything. Let's get our brother Yurp to 900 subs. He does his job. We have to do ours. Fact, I appreciate it, bro. Nah, for real. Definitely appreciate it. Chewy said the bag. That's all it's about, man. Getting the bag, man. Getting to the bag, yo. Trying to, like I said, this is my goal since day one, and this is what I want to do full time and feed my family off this. You feel me? So. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate it, Yeah, man, let's get this joint on 900 subs, yo. Let's go. Rorschach said, Chewy double salute. Yes, sir. Chewy said, Rorschach salute. But, you feel me? I'm telling y'all this right now, yo. We about to be something to wreck with. And, I'm telling y'all this, man. Like, I heard, somebody said this that Max is gonna be pissed. I think Rorschach said this, right? And I want to add to what Rorschach was saying. Max Crosby is already in the people's DMs giving them hell for all the bullshit they was talking about him. He's already in people's DMs. Like, you just wait and see. Y'all motherfuckers just wait and see, right? Histic said, low key, for real. You about to run the motion bag up with your pod off the dribble. Thank you, Histic. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man, for all the man, everybody with the encouraging words, man. I appreciate it, for real. Thank you, man. G-Fam said, subscribe, share, smash that like button, and turn on all notifications. Subscribers are for free. Memberships are now available. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. And it's only $2, y'all. $2, $4, and $6 if you want the highest of the highest. You feel me? That's joining the Yurp fam. If you want to join the Yurp fam, $6. You feel me? If you want to join Yurp game, it's $4. The Yurp team, $2. You feel me? It don't cost much. It don't cost much. He said when you reach 1K subs, you gotta have a pizza party. We're gonna do something, man. My wife just told me that too. She said when you hit 1,000 subs, we're gonna turn up, man. We're gonna do something big. And I got a bigger space now, so definitely still trying to get the studio up and going. I got this half of the studio up and going now. Trying to get the rest of that stuff up and going, but hey, we in the building. Rorschach with the 499 Superman. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. He said, here's a little something. Salute, man. I thank you, bro. Definitely thank you. You know, every little bit helps and every little bit counts. You feel me? I'm grateful for everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can throw, if you was able to put 99 cents on this bit, bro, I'm still gonna be grateful, dog. Because every little bit helps and every little bit counts. Am I right? So I thank y'all, man. I thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, pizza party sounds good. Y'all pizza party to y'all? Pizza party? 100 subs? 1,000 subs? Pizza party? What's up? What we doing? Bro said check my phone. Hold up. Hold up. We got some info. Hold up. Hey, East Coast, my brother in the building. You wanna hop on real quick, bro. We talk about this. But if you can't, it's cool. I'm still gonna leave it up. I'm still gonna leave it up. But so I just got some info from my brother. And I'm finna read it to you guys about the Max situation. So my brother East Coast said, I hit a guy up that I know in the NFL. This is what he knows about Max Crosby's trade. So, so it says the Raiders kind of screwed themselves from a front office standpoint, but are blaming the Ravens for what happened, which to me, blaming the Ravens for what happened, which to me and all the other teams we are hearing from was just a business doing their due diligence, and sometimes a team loses out on a deal. It happens more often people think because it's Max. There was a huge spotlight on the situation, and that's facts. But here is what I'll say. Because SpyTech technically sent Max to the Ravens pending a physical on the weekend of the 7th, he and Raiders waited until the last second to do it. Instead, they absolutely knew those 5 independent doctors would find, and of course, Max and his agent would nod and move forward because of what we are hearing is Max didn't want to cause a commotion about the trade, which that's facts also. Then he said, business is business, man. It sucks what happened. It doesn't look good, but my team and others absolutely knew it was a possibility, and a lot of us would have done the same. 2 first-round picks was a shit ton, and they were going to protect that in the tampering period if things came back solid. Yeah, I agree though. I agree. Thanks, bro. East Coast, I appreciate you for the insight, my brother. Thank you. He said, I can't pop on right now. I'll be here though. Do with that info as you please. Oh, nah, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. And this is what I'll be saying. These are the type of people I get my information from, bro. You feel me? I don't go on like certain shit and to get like people feed me information. You feel me? So that was the prime example. So East Coast appreciate it. But yeah, you know, I'm saying it like this, right? It's cool. I'm cool that Max is back. That's fine. I understand that he wanted to leave. I know that for a fact that we didn't want him to leave. But hey, it was a sucky situation that happened. But all it did was get us better. I feel on defense. I feel like that's what it did. It got us better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy. I'm happy with the result, yo. I'm happy with the result because now you got a man that's fired up and he's going to definitely elevate this defense another level. And I feel like that. You feel me? People can disagree, and I'm cool with people disagreeing, but that's just how I feel. You feel me? He said, "Yurp, bring me Aaron Rodgers. I just watched his highlights, killing it with that sidestep and throws on the ground." Look, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at all. I wouldn't be mad at all. Rorschach said, when you humble yourself, everything falls into place and you start to see things a little more clearly. Nah, and that's facts, bro. 100 on that. You ain't lying. That's definitely facts, bro. Like, ever since I became, and like I said, that little story I told, man, about my partner telling me, you know, I need to be more humble. Like, once I started doing what he was saying, I started to see way more clearly. And you're right, bro. I started to see clearly, and now I am the person I am because of that. And that's not the only thing, but that's part of it. You feel what I'm saying? Mike Lopez said, dude, we over here, OTS, all about the Raiders, all about the Raiders Nation. F the flop nation. Facts, man. Facts. KP was slept on signing, bro. Slept on. KP was a slept on signing. Bro was that individual at Michigan. Oh, you talking about Kwity Paye? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that pick right there. I love that pick. That pickup. Bro about to be on his shake back bet. Yeah, I mean, look. Kwity Paye was never bad, bro. You feel me? He was just kind of overshadowed by like the rest of the guys. You feel me? But he still did his job because I watch people do film work on, like I said, Raider Films do film work. And a couple guys, I think Chase Dames did some shit with some of the guys that we picked up. But Kwity Paye is really good, bro. And just having him on the other side of Max is just gonna turn his game up even more. You feel me? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Max is going to probably show him a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait. Yeah, he said bro was that individual. Yes, he was. G-Fam in the building, he said, all bullshit from anyone who says Raiders were in any way at fault with the Max trade. Ravens had more than enough time to do their medical evaluations. Ravens were and still are bitter. We got Lindenbaum. I agree. You feel me? That was from a good friend of mine who used to work in the AFC North. He works close to a GM. I trust his word over anyone. It's business and within the rules. And that's what I was saying too. Like, I can't get mad because people want me, like, that's facts. Like, people want me to get mad, but I can't. Because it's like, it's in the rule. Like, somebody asked me that. They're like, bro, you ain't pissed off? And I'm like, it's in the rules, bro. Like, they finessed us, but it was within the rules. So I can't get as mad as it. It was fucked up. Or what they did, excuse my language. It was pretty shitty what they did, backing out of the trade. But at the end of the day, like East School said, it was a business. and they didn't. They played the rules. It was just shitty. You know what I'm saying? It was just shitty on their part on what they did. Yes, they did have. They had multiple. They had plenty of time to evaluate Max. They knew Max was hurt, and there's another thing I heard too. Well, I was watching. There's another thing is anytime you do MRI right after a surgery. Matter of fact, Chase Daniels said this. Shout out to Chase Daniels. Chase Daniels said this. He says, anytime you do a like a guy or a player goes in from another team and he's getting evaluated on any injury, it's gonna show that your knee is messed up, or it's gonna show all types of crap that's bad, even though you just had surgery. You feel me? So, I mean, they knew what it was. We knew what it was too, but they definitely knew what it was, and they still. I can't even be mad though. Like, what I didn't like is that you had both of these guys in the fucking same building and nobody knew. Like, that's one thing I don't like. I didn't like. I'm like, yo, that's trash. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had Max and you had what's the name in the building at the same time. It's like you told Max he can go, that we're sending the trade back, and then you're gonna sign. While you're telling Max this, you're signing Trey Hendrickson, which was crazy. I just thought that was shitty on their part. But, I mean, like I said, do right, man. You feel me? He said, East Coast said, G-Fam, it's only BS because people don't like what happened. Battles are won on and off the field. It's in the rules. I don't think anyone got finessed. That's cool. And shoot. It feels, I ain't gonna say we got finessed, but I'm gonna tell you this, it feels like we got finessed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say we got finessed, but shit, it do feel like we got finessed though. I ain't gonna lie. If that makes sense, you feel me? Chewy said the rules suck. Oh my mama, bro. He said the Raiders sent Max late. They had to scramble, but businessmen do their due diligence in any situation. That's what they did. The Ravens did have time. The Raiders went through with it too late, and I you can say that that's valid. You know, that's valid. But I think the reason why we went in it too late is because we were trying to find the right match, and nobody would give us what we wanted but the Ravens. But in all hindsight, you should have seen it coming a mile away though, on some real shit. You feel me? I'm just being entirely real. You know what I mean? 100. Like, we should have seen that shit coming a mile away. Like, even though we knew the conditions that Max was, you feel me? We were just banking on Max is a great player. He's always came back from injuries 100, so he's going to do the same with them, so there wouldn't be no problem. That's how I think we were looking at it, but it didn't go that way. You feel me? Yurp is not the first time they do some BS like this. I know. I already know. I know the backstory on him, bro. Traded a corner for a 6. Yeah, I know. I already know. I know about that, bro. Yeah, I know about that. That player never played a single snap for the Eagles. The Flop Nation are no victims. Yeah, I mean, look, they've done shit like that before, even with the Crabtree thing and all that. I've seen it, but I mean, look, it is what it is. If they're doing it and they're getting away with it, then it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Not about being finessed to me. You make a trade that large, knowing the facts of Max Medical, and then back out like a bitch. shows the Ravens' true character. All good in the hood, in the end for me. That's what I'm saying. It don't even matter because number one, we got our best player back. And he got a fucking big ass Frito-Lay chip on his shoulder, bro. We're gonna be fine, man. We're gonna be fine. Uh, East Coast said teams don't have to disclose any medicals. That's why the players get examined to that other team's doctors. It's simple. Do you own due diligence? It's not that hard. Do your own due diligence. It's not that hard. That's what he said. I agree. I mean, we look. We just. I mean, shit. I can't even say we got outclassed because, like I said, bro, it was within the rules. That's what they wanted to do. So I'm cool with it. You feel me? Like it is what it is. We got Max back. We added some really good guys to go with him. So I'm cool with it. You feel me? It is what it is with me. Raider G Fam said, I mean, not East Coast said, and to G Fam, in business, you don't listen to what everyone else says. You do your own research. Nah, facts. Yo, what's up with Rose Town? He gonna be like, I mean, damn. He said, East Coast said, if someone says your girl cheated on you, you gonna do your own research, or you just gonna dump her? Like, hey, that shit happened to me before. Somebody like, yo, this, that, and the third. I fuck around and believe that shit. I never do that shit again. I ain't gonna lie. So that shit do happen. It felt like we got used, but we didn't lose anything. And that's exactly what I'm saying, Frank. It just felt like we got finessed, but we didn't get finessed on some real shit. You feel me? Like, so it's just the feeling that sucks. You feel me? But I don't know why people still hung over that when we got Max back. Like, I'm cool. I know it was because of the two first. Like, we really was banking on them two first. Like, I understand that. But just thinking of it like this, that number 14th pick, we got Max. You know what I'm saying? So I think of it like that. I ain't gonna say everybody else do, but that's how I think. You know what I'm saying? G-Fam said, it's not just my opinion either. NFL insiders said multiple GMs said what Ravens GM did was complete bullshit, and the Ravens have history of dirty moves. Now, you're right, too. Everybody got a good, valid point. You know what I'm saying? Because you are right, G-Fam. There was a lot of GMs saying that. But then there was also other GMs that I was hearing to say otherwise also. You feel me? And, you know, it's just going to be this and that and this, back and forth. So, but like I said, bro, we good, yo. We're good. Raider Knight in the building. What's up, Raider Knight? He said Max already said he's a Raiders. Let's run it back. I think Max and the staff are organically repaired their defenses. Nah, facts. Look, Matt, they never wanted to. This is why the transition of Max coming back was so smooth, because they never wanted to get rid of Max. Max is the one who wanted to leave. And now that Max says, fuck it, I'm going to be a Raider, I'm all in on everything we do, they were cool with it. That's why they said, we're not taking any more calls on Max Crosby trade. We're not doing it anymore. You feel me? So, I mean, that's cool. East Coast said, G-Fan, what GM said that, or was it just reported? They're not going to disclose what GM said it. I ain't going. I'm keeping you all the way 100 East Coast. I've heard that, but they didn't just say who said it. Like, they're not going to say what GM said it. They're going to keep that shit under wraps. So we may never know what GM said that. You feel me? GFAM said the fact that Ravens organization had ample time to do their own medical evaluation and waited until the last second to back out messed up other teams' free agency plans and ours too. Not so much. I don't think it messed up our plans so much. I think they just like, all right, we got Max back. It is what it is. Now they knew they probably thought we had more money, because of the Max trade, but you know what I'm saying? They knew how to maneuver, yo. Like we still signed. I still think we was gonna sign the guys that we signed regardless anyways, you feel me? So whether we had Max or not, you know what I'm saying? So uh East Coast said G Fan, they didn't do that was the whole premise of the email. They waited until the weekend of, which was late during the tampering period. Facts. And I only say that, I only say only reason why I say they were waiting is because of they wanted the two first. And the Ravens was the only team that was willing to give up the two first. And I think because we waited, we fucked up on that Bears trade because we could have got DJ Moore if we would have traded him to the Bears. But the Bears wound up trading DJ Moore to, I forgot wherever the fuck he went to. So that kind of like drew us towards the Ravens. I feel like, nah, that's just my opinion. East Coast said they needed to do it before the 7th and waited till after. And then the deadline came. Facts. He said, would you draft a D tackle with the 36th pick? Yeah, I damn sure would. I would like for us to trade down a few spots. The Dolphins and Jaguars have three third rounders each. Man, I say we sit there and get the best player available, bro. I ain't even gonna bullshit you. Somebody asked me that earlier, and I was telling them the same thing. Like, I think we should just stay. Martinez, shout out to bro. Steve was telling me this. We should. He was asking, should we trade back in the second? I think we should just go out and get our guy, man. Look, Lee Hunter is there, you go get him. Shit, if Caleb Banks is there, you go get him. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if he got a hurt. I don't care if his ass cheeks hurt and he got an injury on his ass or something. We go get him. It don't matter. That guy is too good to fucking pass up on. And Caleb Banks and Lee Hunter, either one of them are too good to pass up on, bro. At 36, I'm just saying. It definitely will solidify our defense. But I to be honest, I really want D tackle with the 36th pick, but I really feel like we're gonna get a corner, bro. I just really feel like that's where we're gonna go. G-Fam said this is very much bullshit on Baltimore part. One general manager told NFL media's Tom Pelissero. I don't. Sometimes I don't really be believing most of what they say because they was the same people who's trying to get Max on the other team so bad. But you know, like I said, it is what it is. So if they didn't disclose what GM said it, then it's BS. People just believe anything. Yeah, that's why I didn't pay too much attention to it. You feel me? Because I felt like if they didn't disclose who said it, then it didn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll never know what GM said it. You feel me? But I did hear the same reports, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I heard the same reports. You know what I'm saying? I just like, fuck it. It is what it is. We got Max back. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna say, excuse me, G-Fam, who was it though? Reporters lie, including Tom Pelissero. He's been known to report BS. Yeah, I remember he was saying something like in Max, the whole thing with Max and Tom Brady's right hand man, his guy, like how they got into this big, huge fight. He cussed him out and come to find out that shit wasn't even true. So that was crazy. Ray Knight said when Max starts playing and getting sacks, then people will want to trade. Yeah, but that's over right now. That ship's done sailed for real. DaCosta and Spytek need to take this to the octagon. Yeah, man, take that shit to the ring. Go ahead and duke it out real quick. Squabble. Ain't that how they say it in Cali? You need to squabble up. Shit, squabble up, Yurp. G-Fam said majority of sports news media called BS on Ravens' shady move. Ravens should have done their medical evaluations before offering 2 firsts. They lost Linderbaum. They lost Linderbaum. Had buyer's remorse when Hendrickson value. I mean, that's what I'm hearing is that's what they did. They waited the next day to bring Hendrickson in because they knew his value would drop. So, look, I'm not going to say I would back out on a trade, but I'm not giving up 2 firsts knowing what I know. You feel what I'm saying? And I would try to get, and maybe they did try to get Hendrickson in too. Hendrickson and Maxey, which I'd have thought would have been fucking crazy if they'd have pulled that off. I ain't gonna lie. Raider Knight said, our O-line not finished. We need more O-line depth. Maybe address it in the draft. I mean, we're not getting anybody else in. I think that, like I said, the last player we probably grab in free agency would be a bridge quarterback. For real. Our linebacker room has good depth. Nah, we got really good depth. And we'll probably grab more linebackers in the draft too. East Coast said, G-Fan, that's not true. Most sports media is saying it's shady, but it's within the rules. I've heard that also. I've heard Stephen A. said that too, like that the Ravens ain't really did nothing wrong. It was shady, but you know, it was like you said, it was within the rules. We're down into the 30 million range and backed out like a bitch, calling it a failed physical when they knew ahead of time he wouldn't pass the physical. Yes. And one thing I don't like is that they tried to blame the whole thing on Max. That's why he's pissed off and he did that tweet. It's because he was like, well, y'all try to blame the whole shit on me knowing that my shit was fucked up already. So, you know. Mike said, trade down the pick if Lee Hunter is not there. No, then I'll just get the best quarterback, the best corner that's available. I'm not trading out that 36 pick. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm going to grab the best corner, best D tackle, whoever. He's going to be there. Chief Ed said the man just got off crutches 1 week prior to Ravens medical evaluations. Come on, man, bullshit in all caps. In my opinion, yeah, it's just everybody's opinion. He said, yes, square up my boy. Squabble, let's get the squabble on. You feel me? East Coast said you could be on crutches for an ankle sprain and be good in 2 weeks. Again, businessmen are going to do their due diligence. To say it's buyer's remorse is a bit much. This is good. This is good right here, man. Y'all turning it up over here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Not after a meniscus repair, not fast. It get different. It's different. Like they said, once you have a meniscus repair or anything like that, once you go underneath the MRI, once you do an MRI, it looks shitty. So you're automatically gonna fail the physical because it just looks shitty because you just had it done. You feel me? So that's what I was hearing. That's what Chase Daniel was saying. That's what a couple of doctors were saying. But I also heard that the doctor said the Ravens knew what they were doing because if you have 5 different, all right, so let's just say you got 5 different doctors, right? And all of them say something different. You can't determine on who right or wrong, you feel me? Because they're all doctors. So they knew that, so that's how they got away with it. You feel me? And like it's in the rules, you feel me? So and they even brought it to the commissioner. Like I heard they brought it to the commissioner, and the commissioner was like, we can't do nothing about it because it was within the rules. Like people were saying take their draft picks, do all types of stuff. It's like it's within the rules. We can't do none of that to him. You feel me? So I say it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Like we got Max. That's all. That's all that shit matter. That we got Max back, yo, and he is going to go crazy. Brady would put the old 12 DeCosta, the old 1-2 on DeCosta on my mama. East Coast said again they are not going to do their own research. Then do their research before offering 2 first, not after. Now that I agree with. They should have, but it is what it is. El Capitan, what's happening, bro? Been a long while, man. Been a while, bro. East Coast said every trade has a clause of a medical exam. In order to agree, you have to put out the terms. The Ravens said 2, did their exam, he failed, and they backed out. Anyone would. I'm saying, sounds logical. Sounds logical. My man El Capitan in the building. What's happening, bro? How you feeling, man? How you been, bro? How you been? How's life treating you, my guy? I ain't tripping. We got Laulu, Tonka, Booker, Butler, Pegues, Pay, Wilson, Crosby. We are good. After Flop Nation. That's what I'm saying. Like, shit, this back and forth stuff, it really don't matter because we got broke down, you feel me? So it really don't matter. It was 100% buyer's remorse for giving up 2 first. The G family backing down. He's sitting on all 10 toes on this one. He said no diarrhea coming out of Eric DeCosta's mouth will be believed. And he also gave Ravens a bad look with other agents and teams when it comes to doing deals. I said that, and then somebody disregarded what I said. Like, I said something similar to that, but I got disregarded on that because they like, well, shit. People still going to do deals with them. It don't matter what it is, you feel me? So that should just shut down what I was talking about too. So Raider Knight said, you think Max will say sorry to the nation for saying that whack ass Flop Nation? I think he apologized already when he said he wants to be a Raider for life, to be honest. And he said, this is what I heard from in the building. Adam Hill is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Las Vegas Raiders Review Journal is in the building, so they know. This is what I heard. Hold on, my dog is tripping, and I don't want him shitting. Hold on, real quick, y'all. You got dog? Let's go. Come on. Hey, go poop. Good boy. Hold on, y'all. Go poop. Go poop. Whoa, go poop. Go poop. Go poop. There you gotta go. Go poop. Over there. Over there. Go poop. Come on. Over there. Go poop. Well, you sit there, I'm gonna beat your ass. Tell you that right now. Come on. In. Sorry, I had to go take care of the pup. All right. Gizmo segment, yes, sir. I didn't want him using the bathroom in the house. So. Okay, it's a lot. I'm gonna just skip to this. Money talks, BS walks. Exactly. He said Ken Sarnoff is Linderbaum's agent. He even disclosed that the Ravens made an offer to resign Tyler, as also the Giants did it as well. Makes sense. He said both were good. Raiders paying him 2 times the amount. Well, I knew he was going to overspend on him. I already knew that. Bro said it's like when the Jags signed Christian Kirk. No one wants to play for a bad team unless you are throwing crazy money out there. That's how it works. Make an offer, they can't refuse. Exactly. That's facts. So when people say buyer's remorse, they knew it was possible. They knew it was a possibility. Had nothing to do with Max or anything. He failed his exam. They gave him back, and everyone says the Ravens are dirty. I just thought they just did some finesse shit, but like I said, I don't even care because we got Max back, so I'm cool with that. What up, big homie?
What up, boy?
Shit, can't call, man. So Raider Knight said, I think Lindenbaum does actually believe in the Raiders' future with Spytek, Kubiak, Brady, and Mendoza. I mean, who would want to be the center? Who wouldn't want to be the center for Mendoza? Facts, definitely facts. G-Fan said the whole world knew he wouldn't pass a physical. That's childish excuse.
I mean,
Well, the Ravens, after Flop Nation, we ain't moving to bigger. We're moving to bigger places, better things like Yurp. I appreciate it, bro. G-Fam said buyer's remorse. Hold on, man. My damn dog is going crazy. Hold on. Why is
I feel like that was a setup from the beginning, though. But at the same time, I mean that's a business move. I feel that's how I feel about it. That was great.
Let me finish. My bad. My dog was acting stupid. So hold on. Buyer's remorse is thought to stem from conjugative dissonance, specifically post-decision dissonance that airs when a person must make a difficult decision. And now he bringing out the dictionary words now, bro.
So
G-Fan said it's such a
so
heavily invested purchase between two similarly appealing alternatives.
so so here's how I broke it down to the wife. I said it's like this. You go shopping for a vehicle, right? You get down to it where it's like you go to sign the paper and everything, and then And then you'd be like, you know what? Came out with that new one. You just got the new one on the lot. Let me go ahead and get that new one.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, right? I'm gonna say this. It kind of ties in what you were just saying, though, too, right? We, like me and my wife, we bought a car last week. The engine blew on that bitch. The
Yeah.
fuck? We took that bitch back, goddamn, got something better. You feel me? Like,
I'm not
but
saying he's gonna, you know what I'm saying, like his knee's not gonna be where it needs to be. But at the same time, if you somebody that's available that has no injuries, man, run that shit.
uh, East Coast said, G-Fan, do you believe reports that not your own? Like, come on, man. He said, throwing a ton of capital out, you better know what you're getting. Then G-Fan says 100%, but do it in a timely fashion, not a full week after the trade.
The only thing mad about is our or his okay. So if you go trade your car in, the value is gonna go down. So now that you know that his is fucked up still, his value is just gonna go in the trash. I mean,
Right.
not trash can, but you get what I'm saying. Instead of
Yeah.
getting top end dollar truck, you know, and I'm gonna get $100.
Right. I can dig it.
That's what I'm mad about. I'm mad how it went down. I mean, I get it. Business is business. What I'm upset is we're not gonna get top value max. Not he's a liability.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. To piggyback off of what East Coast was saying, right? Because he said, bro, the Raiders sent Max after the seventh, where it was damn near impossible to get his exam early. Like my buddy said, they had time to ship him, right? And they were and I believe they were waiting to get the right price. And finally, the Ravens said, "We'll give you two first," and they took it. I think that's just what it was. They just jumped on it real quick. But like I said, I don't care because we got Max back. So that's all this shit matters, yo, for real, for real. They had time before the seventh, and they didn't. What are the Ravens supposed to do?
So you're happy. You're happy on the Civic that's on 2
He said, "Read the email again." All right, I'm gonna read it again.
You're happy with the Honda Civic running on 2 cylinders, a clutch?
I don't know what that is, but hold on 1 second. Okay, so all right, so this is what it says, right? This is what it says. It says the Raiders kind of screwed themselves from a front office standpoint, but are blaming the Raiders for what happened, which to me and all of the other teams where we are hearing from was just a business doing their due diligence, and sometimes a team loses out on a deal. It happens more often than people think because it's Max. There was a huge spotlight on the situation, but here is what I'll say. It says because Spytech technically sent Max to the Ravens pending a physical on the week of the 7th, he and the Raiders waited until until the last second to do it instead. They absolutely knew those 5 independent doctors would and of course, Max and his agent would nod a move forward because what we are hearing is Max didn't want to cause any commotion about the trade. Business is business, man. It sucks what happened. It doesn't look good, but my team and others absolutely knew it was a possibility, and a lot of us would have done the same. 2 first-round picks is a shit ton, and they were going to protect that in the tempering period if things came back solid. And then it says okay, so that's good. All right, but yeah, so that's what it was. That's what it was. Let me just go down a little bit. G-Fam said, I see teams take trades. I seen teams make trades all the time, and all of a sudden the players already in that city, not a week later. And then Raider Knight said, you buy a used car before getting a mechanic to inspect it, don't cry if it's a lemon. And hey, that's what the fuck happened to us early, like a week ago, last week with the whip we had. That shit, I guess nobody put oil in that bitch, and that shit just, yeah. So it is what it is. But guess what? We gonna be fine. Yo, this guy is crazy. G-Fan said, just check the Carfax is crazy, yo. Hey, if they ain't got that little fox on the side, nigga, don't fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie.
It happens all the time. Like players go into the coach's office and they're like, hey, you know what? You're going to another city, and boom, next day they're playing for the other team and on the field. Like, how does that even happen? Like, you get traded during a game that you're on the field.
You gotta take into consideration though too, bro. Are they injured like Max? Because if they not, then yeah, they're gonna play on the field the next day or
I'm just couple days. I've seen it just like Homeboy said. Like, I see the trades all the time. It's business. It all boils down to, hey, look, we're a fan. We're fans. This is what we're fan of. The Shield is our shit. But at the end of the day, we watch. Basically, it's like I mean, I care, but as long as they perform, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yo, this nigga Frank is stupid, yo. Frank said, fuck Carfax and lied too. Yo, matter of fact, motherfuckers will put anything on the goddamn car and shit. They put anything on there. Yeah, it's the greatest just because they want to sell it.
Hey, what did Wayne say? Men lie, women lie, but none don't lie.
Sure enough, don't.
But no, I mean, I just know that everybody knows that his injury isn't 100%. So now what do we do? Like do we just, hey, like, okay, so me and you are hustling on the block, right? You go over to another neighborhood and they send you back because they don't like you or whatever, and they get somebody else to fill your position. Now you come back and be like, hey, homie.
Hey, I got what you're looking for. This.
Now you're going to have to get jumped back into the crew.
Yo, I better get up out of there real quick. Hey, Rostown said that freaking Carfax Fox is Swiper from Dora Explorer, if anything, on me.
Swiper, no swiping.
Oh man.
Hey, we got the Niner in the building.
Hey, Miss Lady. What's happening?
Hello.
I'm gonna have to mute it.
You say you about to what?
I gotta mute it. She's about to partake in that.
Oh, I don't care. You gotta mute it, nigga. Just don't be on camera with it. I don't care what you do. Just don't be on camera with it. You can unmute it. You good. He said Carfax was good. I slid up it. Broken frame, handyman repair. Nah, facts. He said, I'm not buying your snake oil. It's crazy.
We had a broken down Derek car, and we still, kept his ass.
Hey, what I tell you about talking about DC like that, nigga?
Hey, I'll rock his soccer.
Carl beat you up, nigga. He ain't LC. Carl beat you up.
Look, he got hit on the sideline and didn't want to run no more.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. DC will beat you up and then pray for you, cuz. You feel me, bro? You feel me, cuz? DC got them guns, boy. That motherfucker big, bro. What he like 6'4"? That nigga like 6'4", 2 something, bro. You better leave him alone before he beat you with that Bible, bro. He gonna put the beats on you, then put the whole holy oil on you after, goddamn.
Oh, hey, oh.
Yo, you a fool, nigga. Yo, you crazy, bro. Oh, man. Carfax only lists reported incidents. Yeah, nah, facts. That's all they do, really. They don't tell you what's wrong with it, no nothing. Just fucked up. Shoot, you might come out with a lemon. You might come out with an orange. You never know. Shit.
Hey, look. I got a '97 Ford Explorer, and that thing's still running like a bomb, like a bee.
You got 97? Ooh.
Hell yeah, homie.
Oh yeah. I did see it. Yeah, we got like an 08 GMC, a kitty.
Hey, but my truck still works. As long as you keep that motor in check, she don't like she.
I ain't gonna lie though. I do need to get it tuned up for it though. But once we get the tune up, it's straight. So that shit gonna be running back again. He said before football, AOC was a door-to-door Bible salesman. Dang. What's that shit? Latter-day Saints?
The Mormons?
No, what is that? Something Latter-day Saints. It's something like that.
Yeah, the ones that come knocking on doors, knocking on the sun.
Frank said DC might beat the Jesus out of the fool on my mama. Shoot. They gonna splash holy water on you and put them back in, goddamn.
Yeah, he can't dodge one of these though.
What the hell is that?
That thing will go through a Bible.
Oh yeah, you tweaking.
Man,
He ready to shank a fool.
Look, Arizona.
He said Jehovah's Witness.
Arizona.
Yeah, that is Jehovah's Witness.
Arizona, Texas, and Florida. We carry them bitches.
He's the only way I'm bringing DC back is he's the chaplain of the team. That's crazy. That's disrespectful right there, bro. Disrespecting DC's game like that, man.
Hey, he like James Winston.
Who? No, the fuck he ain't. Don't you ever say no shit like that.
DC.
Look, you got me cussing crazy on here, bro. Don't you ever say no shit like that.
DC and Winston be over there in the huddle. Oh, Lord, we got this, Lord.
Don't you put DC and James Winston in the same category. Don't put them in the same breath.
They talk.
He is not allowed. If you fucking throw 30 interceptions and 30 touchdowns, you do not deserve to be named with anybody. With Geno Smith, nigga. That's the only person you need to be named with in the same breath. Jameis Winston and Geno Smith.
Hey,
He said AOC was paddling the Trump Bible. Damn, nah, we don't want it. That's all false shit right there. That Trump Bible. Trump Bible, all false. Raiders still don't have a QB coach. I would bring in DC in that capacity, but nothing more. Nah, the reason why we don't have, I can't believe y'all didn't know this though, but the reason why we're not having a offensive coordinator is a QB coach is because Janoko is going to be with Mendoza. He's going to be working with Mendoza, so he's basically like the offensive coordinator, QB's coach. You feel me?
And don't you have Brady right there?
I mean, Brady not gonna. He might call him here and there. You feel me? But he not gonna be there with him because he commentating. You feel me?
I don't know if Mendoza's the teacher.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but maybe in college he did shit at NFL yet. He still didn't learn.
I didn't even see pro yet. Like, I didn't even see pro. How do I even know he got like?
When is his pro day? When's Indiana's pro day? Anybody know? Matter of fact, let me see.
Pat McAfee would know.
Pat McAfee is crazy.
Hey, I watch that motherfucker religiously. How about, hey, shout out to U.S. baseball, USA men's, and USA women's doing the damn thing, boy.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. When is Indiana's pro day? April 1st.
That ain't,
damn, why so late?
That ain't when he's gonna throw. It's the race.
Oh no, it's in a couple of weeks. Okay. You say what?
He's gonna throw for the. Well, understand. Get it. Understand. I don't get it. So he's gonna throw in front of the Indian. That you telling me?
Yeah, he's gonna throw at his pro day. Appreciate it, G-Fam. Yeah. April 1st is their pro day, so he's gonna throw at their pro day. Which is cool. I mean, he don't need to throw though. Everybody know he's going number one. He's going number one, bro. So
yeah,
he don't really need to throw. Anything he does, anything football related, he does is just a fucking plus, bro. That's it.
I think they should have made him throw at the combine. They should have made him through the quarterback.
He doesn't. He don't have to, bro. He don't have to.
So what? Everybody just gets a trophy now?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. His combine and his pro day was the national championship because we were there.
Hey, look.
So it really don't.
A blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while.
Bro, stop it. Stop it. You don't believe that shit.
You was talking all this Geno this, Geno that, and then what happened?
Motherfucker, did you see Geno play the 3 years before, nigga?
Yeah, and I was still saying no.
Right there. What are you talking about?
Well,
what are you saying?
I'm saying we should have won Geno. Like I said from the
you didn't think he was gonna be this ass nigga, so stop playing.
boy.
You didn't think that. Nobody thought that, really. Nobody thought that. So stop it.
You got this recorded.
I'm gonna tell you this. Hold on, before you hold that thought, I'm gonna tell you this. The only people who said Geno was ass and didn't think it was gonna work was the Seattle fans.
Hell no.
Because they were coming in my chat saying that. They like, bro, I hope Geno does better than what he did for us.
Go back. I know it's safe. Go back from beginning of last year when we first met.
Yeah.
I was saying I didn't want a new regime. Why? We went from Patriots Seattle. What the fuck? Like, let's get the Raiders shit.
That's what we got now.
Man, no, we got Seahawks. We got another.
No, we don't. No, we don't, bro. Because how many players did we get from the Seahawks?
I'm talking about the coach. Where did the coach come from?
No. Ask. I don't care where the coach came from. The thing is, if the coach grabbed players from over there, then I can see that. That's the same shit that happened with Josh McDaniels, nigga. He brought who he bring in? Who did he bring in?
Who?
No timeout. Who did he bring in? He brought Jimmy Garoppolo over, right? He brought certain players that used to play for the Patriots. That's not the case.
But what I'm saying is, where did our head coach come from?
Bro, you keep saying that. Does it really matter though? Because guess what? Can you say the Giants is going to be the Ravens since they got Harbaugh? Can you say that?
There's a good.
No, I don't want to hear none of that. I want the same energy. Did you see? Are you saying that the Giants right now are going to be the Ravens before? Are you saying that? Because that's basically what you're saying.
There's a good possibility.
No. He might bring the stigma and the winning from one place to another, but he's not going to make it how it used to be. He's going to change shit up. And that's just a person that he's still a head coach. We're talking about a brand new head coach, bro. Okay. He's never been a head coach.
Yeah. Where did our head coach come from?
This motherfucker keeps saying the same thing. I don't know where he came from.
I don't know.
I know where he came from.
No, I'm serious. I don't know where he came from. Where did he come from?
You're lying if you don't know where he came from, bro.
You don't want to answer my question.
Bro, who you think you talking to, bro? Like, what the fuck? It's like, come on, bro.
Why would you answer my question, though?
He said, Yurp was good, my boy.
Because
he said, good old chilling, bro. You said what?
My statements are valid.
Bro, we ain't trying to be this. And Kubiak already said that. We're not trying to be this. We're not trying to be that. We're going to be a good football team, and we're going to be a Raiders team. Exactly what he said, bro.
We'll see.
So where you getting this old Seattle shit from, bro? Look at Pete. What did Pete do? Pete brought people in that used to play for the Seattle Seahawks, right?
Pete didn't do it.
Yes or no? No. Yes or no?
Yeah, he brought.
Okay then. So did Kubiak bring anybody as a player from over there?
I honestly don't know.
I'm telling you, he did. So that's what I'm saying. If you bring in a head coach that came from a certain regime and he's bringing them players in, then you can say, well, shit, they trying to be like this, or they trying to be like the Seahawks, or they trying to be like the Vikings. That's not what we did this year. That's why I'm saying this shit's a lot different.
Yeah, true. I see it. We trying to break the curse.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to get at.
I get you.
Every coach was a different team before. Exactly. And like Ray Knight said, every coach was with a different team. Shit, if that's the case, because Kubiak played for, he coached for the Vikings, the Saints. Like, he didn't bring none of them people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't bring no players in from there.
See, that's what I like. We got a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? We got
That's all it is.
What?
I said that's all it is, a fresh start. Something new. That's what we're doing. Something new.
And
we could have tried our hardest. Well, I'm lying. My bad. Let me bring it back. We did bring in somebody from Seattle, but that was like one person. And he's like a kick returner.
Oh, okay.
So we did bring in somebody from over there. So I'm lying. But my facts still stays the same though. Cause it ain't like he brought like damn near half the team. Like, nah. We got guys that was from different teams.
So hey,
You know what I'm saying?
all those picks still stand. Okay, so we get the Cosby picks and shit, but all those other dudes that we picked up, they
No, they're gone.
oh
They only have 3-year deals.
fuck, dude.
Wait, you talking about the guys we just picked up in free agency?
Yeah, we picked up like 5 people.
Yeah, they all signed. They all signed, sealed, and delivered. They ready to
The
go.
only thing we didn't get was 2 first rounders and whatever max.
Right. But I see it like this. That 14th pick we were supposed to get in the first, that was max, basically.
Okay.
You feel me?
So I think I mean, but okay, so look, going back to you breaking off, going to another pick, coming back. Now is the defense gonna look at him the same?
Fans ain't gonna look at who the same.
Max, because I want to put my foot in his chest if he did that to me.
Nah, he's fine, bro. They said that we welcomed him with open arms, and that what made the transition of him coming back smooth because we never wanted to get rid of him. He wanted to leave.
Yeah.
We never wanted to get rid of Max. I don't care what. See, people were bringing it. They were talking. This is why I wasn't believing what some of the people in the media were saying because it was all bullshit. Like, oh yeah, they hit Spike, Max and what's his name, the dude, Tom Brady's right hand man. They were bumping heads, cursing at each other and everything. Then when I hear, it was none of that. I didn't hear none of that. So who lying? Everybody who came out with different stories wanted Max to leave because they all felt like he shouldn't be on this team because we rebuilding.
I'm still not.
And then Max felt the same way. He says, my timeline don't match with y'all's. I don't want to do a rebuild. Soon as he came back, and plus, he's seen what we did. He was seeing what we was doing because he was still around when we was making them deals. He was still around. After we made the deals is when he went to Baltimore, and then that's when they all went to shits, and he came back. And that's when he was like, yo, I liked what we did. I'm staying. Like, fuck. I don't blame him.
Jersey again.
Because now you got young guys that you could really, grasp on, and you can't put what the fuck is this dude's name? Like, you can't say nothing to a Jamal Adams. He a veteran. He older than Max. You can't say nothing to a Elandon Roberts, nigga. They all older than Max. Only nigga he probably had like good talks with, he can like tell different shit to, and they can bounce off each other. Was Devin White because they around the same age. I think Devin White a year younger than Max.
Yeah.
You forgot to turn your camera off, nigga. But you good.
I didn't.
His face. I'm fucking with you, bro. Would you hit the vape?
Yeah, you called that.
You see, you can call it that. Yo, I'm done with you, bro.
I don't know what I can and cannot say on here anymore. So,
Naylor was from the Vikings, but Kubiak already left by then. Yeah, nah. But he knew who he was, though. He knew who Jalen Naylor was. And he's seen Jalen Naylor. Like, coaches, that's because you don't think coaches watch. Coaches watch.
Coaches watch. A good coach watches everything. That's why I love John Gruden so much, because he breaks everything down to a fine, like just like how Madden would. Madden would break it down.
Nah, facts. Well, I knew Kubiak was gonna do his due diligence once he got done the combine and all that other shit. I knew he was gonna be ready for the free agency.
So let me ask you this: are we going to be a
Uh huh.
500 team or better?
Are we gonna what?
Are we going to be a 500 team or better?
Nah, we win 10 games, bro. You gotta think we got a way better defense than we had last year. Our offense is much better. Even our line, just by adding Linderbaum by itself, made our O line even better. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta take into consideration of the scheme Kubiak runs.
So you putting 10
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
You
Huh?
putting 10 wins up.
Yep. And that's with Max.
So
When that was with Max when he came back. Before I had us going like 8-9 wins, but
so
Ray Knight said Naylor good at
he said
bringing in those wild 50-50 passes. Yeah.
we're going to get
You said
wins
what?
this year.
You don't believe?
So we're not worried about Denver.
We ain't worried about who? Denver? Bro, we're gonna split with them. They not beating us like they did, bro. I'm telling you, I'm telling that right. They barely beat us last year, nigga.
Yeah, it sucked that we lost by at least 1 point. Like
Bro, we held the Broncos to ten points, and I think we did the same thing with the Chargers. And we beat. I don't give a fuck if Patrick Mahomes and them wasn't there. We still beat them.
here's what really pissed me off. At least 5 games we lost by 1 fucking point.
Yeah.
So
And it was like five. It was like 3 games we got blown out, and the rest of them was like close games.
so if I'm looking at that from last year, hey, 10 games do sound feasible.
Let me tell you something, right? You want to know why I say 10 wins? Look how locked in the Super Bowl. Not even the Super Bowl, just the playoffs. Look how locked in Kubiak was with his play call.
Yeah.
Especially in the Super Bowl, superb. He called a fucking superb game in the Super Bowl.
Give you guys money.
Come on, what? I gotta go. I'll be back.
All right, bro.
All right, boy.
Ray Knight said, even though Kubiak is an offensive mind, I'm happy he also understands good defense is needed to win games. I mean, look at his pops. Look at his dad. His dad knew you had his dad always had good defenses. You feel me? Top 15, maybe top 10 defenses. He always had that. Especially in Denver. Denver Broncos Kings was close. Yeah, exactly. That was a close game. Hold on, y'all. Bro said he'd be back. I don't know if he's coming back fully, but he can come back. I'll bring him in. But yeah, that was the Broncos game was mad close. Chargers game, the first Chargers game was close up until they you know what I'm saying? He said last year we won the very first game, a game in the middle, in the last game. Talk about starting strong and finishing strong. I know, right? Yo, that's crazy. Nah, that's facts though. What I wanted to see. I was trying to look something up real quick. But yeah. And then shit, all we needed to do really is win every game in between shit. For real, for real. Ain't lying about that. We had to win every team. I mean, every game. And look, we was, to be honest, if you really look at it, look back on last year, we was winning a lot of them games in the beginning. We just fell off at the end. In the second half, we just fell off on a lot of them games, even the close ones. Do y'all hope Diggs go? I don't want no parts of Diggs. Neither one of them. I don't want Stephon Diggs and his women drama. I don't even want Trayvon Diggs and his covering problem. That motherfucker can't catch a cold, bro. He can't cover if he had a blanket with him, bro. I ain't lying. He got exposed the last 2 seasons, bro. Before that injury and after that injury, he got exposed bad. So I'm good. I agree. Diggs is trash, bro. Both of them. They ain't it no more. Do you know Stephon Diggs had 100 yards throughout the whole playoffs, bro? He only had I want to say 50 yards or something like that in the Super Bowl. Like, no. He's washed. It's over for him. Now, if we go to another team and shit, I'll eat my words, but he trash. He cooked. Them knees is cooked, yo. I ain't lying. Yeah, I'm definitely good on that, though. Appreciate the new subscriber, man. Thank you. Appreciate the new subscribers, man. I try to get to 900, man. Let's get it, man. Try to get to 900. 900 subs, y'all. And man, y'all throwing them supers, man. Throwing the supers for your boy, too. You feel me? And become a member, yo. Become a member. It's not expensive. $2, you feel me? So, and I'm about to start doing members only stuff too. So y'all might want to get it in. Y'all might want to get it in early, man. The Pats should not have been in the Super Bowl. Weird fluke that happened. I mean, that's not really. They played who they played in front of them and they beat them. Regardless if they had an easy schedule or not, whoever that got put in front of them, they beat. So, you feel me? I know we play them again. They ain't gonna beat us again. We putting belt to ass again. We putting belt to ass again. And we're gonna have a way better defense, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's finna get crazy for people, yo. It's finna get crazy for people. Word up. It's finna go crazy. But yeah, man. Yo, why is this so? But yeah, I ain't gonna stunt though. They beat whoever that was in front of them, and they made it to where they had to make it to. Now, I hope our defense will be how the Seahawks were. You can see you'll see similar things to like what they were running Green Knight. Because Rob Leonard come from that tree. If you think about it, he come from that Mike McDonald's tree. He come from that tree, you feel me? Bush Raider in the building, what it do, man? What it do? You have faith in Rob Leonard as DC? Hell yeah, I wanted him as DC. Yeah, if you go back to you go back a couple videos, you'll hear me before we even got the staff going on. I said it. Rob Leonard has to be the DC because I think he'll be a great defensive coordinator. Yo. He just needs a shot. He said he never installed a defense to call plays. I mean, he's installed a defense because he was the defensive run game coordinator last year. So he's installed some plays. You know what I'm saying? I think, and that's what they say: pass game coordinators, defensive pass game coordinators, and run game coordinators is one step up from being a defensive coordinator. So he probably never called plays, but he's definitely installed a defense. So he'll be fine, bro. He'll be fine. This ain't no what's that motherfucker from the Bengals that we had grabbed a long time ago when John Gruden was here. Paul Gunther. This ain't no Paul Gunther thing. This is definitely the real. Rob Leonard is definitely going to be the real deal, bro. I'm telling you. I have faith in him. Even when people was screaming for Jim Schwartz, I was still saying Rob Leonard. People thought I was bugging. They like, well, you know what? I just think Rob Leonard is younger, and he's already coached the defensive line. He's coached linebackers. And I think he's coaching the secondary also. So he knows all three phases of the defense. You feel me? So it wouldn't be nothing to call plays or install a defense. For real. But Rob Leonard gonna be that dude, bro. I'm telling you. You'll thank me later, man. Thank me later. Y'all thank me later. Because you gotta think too. He ain't gonna be running that cover 3 shell bullshit either. So we're not going to be running that defense. I know some of y'all probably got PTSD from what's the name did from last year, but we're fine, bro. We're going to be fine, especially on defense. And you heard what Quay Walker said. Y'all heard what Quay said. Hey, I know he's going to utilize me the right way, and I can't wait. So, and the thing that I liked about Rob Leonard is what Kubiak said, right? Kubiak said, the reason why I hired him was because he had a plan. He knew what he wanted to do. He knew the players he wanted. He came in with a plan. And shoot, that's better than a person not having a plan, you feel me? You think Rob Leonard will be better than PG? Yeah, I absolutely do. And PG, what's his name? Patrick Graham already said that. He said he's going to be a better defensive coordinator than me. He's going to be better than me when it's all said and done. So Patrick Graham has faith in Rob Leonard. He's going to be one of them ones. Watch, who's going to be looking for a head coaching job in like 2 to 3 years. And that just see. I mean, you never know. We could have him. He might not want to be a head coach. He might just want to stay a defensive coordinator for us. So we can have him in the long haul also, which I ain't mad at. So I love it, man. I love it. I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. I got about 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna hop off, y'all. About 10, 12 more minutes. 10, 15, something like that. And then I'll hop off and shit. I'm gonna go lay with my wife until she gets up for work in the morning later on. But yeah, I think we're gonna be fine, y'all. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, man, y'all get y'all questions in. Get y'all questions in if y'all want. Get your questions in. Get your questions in. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna be fine, bro. I think we're gonna be a-okay. Like, this is where we see is going to be matching the defense. The defense will match the offense. I'm telling you, yo. We got really good head coaches. We got really good coaches in this building, bro. Andrew Janoko, good coach. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we already know about Kubiak, excellent coach. Rick Dennison, really good offensive line coach, one of the best offensive line coaches in the league. You know what I'm saying? We got defensive guys. Like, we got some guys in there that's gonna help this team develop and win. Which I can't wait. Definitely can't wait, man. Watch, it's gonna be a lot of cheering than being pissed off this season. I'll tell you that right now. It's gonna be a lot. Excuse me. It's gonna be a lot to celebrate this year than having being pissed off after every game. I'll tell you that right now. You should see, like, those who was around when I was doing doing the games. Going live on the games and stuff. Y'all know there's a lot of times where I done shut that bitch off early because I was too pissed. Looks like I'm gonna be watching a lot of the games all the way through this time. You feel me? So, like I said, man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I know y'all can't wait either, man. This shit's too exciting, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's too exciting. You know what I mean? We gonna be a-okay. Drinking cold ass coffee from earlier. Fuck it, right? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all ever drink. If you ever had some cold coffee, I ain't talking about iced coffee, but that's what the damn near tastes like. That's how cold it is and shit. I'm gonna tell you, yo, my studio, man, is cold as hell in here, man. I got y'all hear that? That's the heater right there, right next to me, keeping your boy warm. I had to bring Gizmo in the house because it was cold out here. That's how cold it is. I don't even know how I got this cold. It's been so nice the last couple of weeks. It just started snowing and now it's all crazy. But y'all let me know, man, how y'all feel about this how y'all feel about this shit, man. It's about to go down, y'all. It's definitely about to go down. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of feel like doing some writing tonight. Probably do a song, maybe. All depends how I feel when I get off this shit. It's crazy. Can't do that again. But definitely appreciate it, man. Everybody pull it up, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. I ain't going nowhere yet. I'm just letting y'all know. But yeah, man, make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out, man. We got 15 likes, 15 likes. But look, I'm telling y'all, bro, this season is going to be really good for us, man. Really good. It's going to be pretty decent when East Coast is saying, "Hey, I done made some moves." You feel me? East Coast usually don't say that shit. You feel me? So, oh man. But look, man, I'm glad that everybody's recognizing on what we doing. You see? I'm happy about that. You know, I'm definitely happy about that. Because we need to. I just want us to band together and just do our thing. You feel me? Shoot. Now I don't want us worried about the outside noise, this, that, and the third. But the person, I'm gonna tell you this, who I really want to prove wrong, right? And it kills me. It pisses me off every time he disrespects us though. But with LaShawn McCoy, Shady, 2-5, whoever you want to call him, man, he a big hater, bro. That boy is a big hater. He don't like the Raiders. He calls us the Las Vegas team. That's what he calls us, which I think is shitty because there's worse teams than us. You feel me? And why we got to be called just the Las Vegas team? Why can't anybody else be called the New York team, or you know, is it called the why can't you call the Jets the New York team? Like we got to be disrespected like that. I don't get it. But he's one person I can't wait. He's one person I can't wait for. I want him to say, "Oh, I apologize. I knew y'all was yeah, the Raiders some dogs. The Raiders some dogs." I just can't wait till he says that, yo. Cause it was BS, bro. How he shitting on us, for real. He shits on us all the time, every day, bullshit, man, every day. Shout out to my Haitian guy. But yeah, man, most definitely. We got something cooking though this year, bro. We got something cooking. Yeah, better watch out, man. Especially the offensive line, but the tackles, them my bad, let me turn this off real quick. I should do it today. But the tackles, the tight ends, whoever got to line up across from Max, man, y'all motherfuckers, y'all better be in the weight room this year because he going crazy. He gonna go crazy. I'm telling you, he gonna go crazy. So they better make it. They better do they due diligence. You feel me? And scheming up for that guy because I'm telling you, like I could see him. And there's the thing too, like since we're running a 3-4, like I could see Max and Quiddy Pay moving all through the defensive line, bro. I ain't gonna lie, except for nose tackle. But playing one of them DN roles, I could probably see that. You feel me? Raider team has many homes. Exactly. Exactly. You feel me? Frank, you ain't lie about that, bro. You ain't lie about that, man. You ain't lie. Man, once again, though, man, I appreciate everybody pulling up, man, showing love. I want to thank the new subscribers who subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate that also. Welcome aboard. You know, so M85, shout out to you. Raider Shaq, shout out to you. Bono, shout out to you. Larry, shout out to you. Kevin, shout out to you. Soy Sandtrax, shout out to you. 808 Spliff Mode, shout out to you. Coach Sipping Jamba Juice, shout out to you. Yes, sir. I think I've seen him too, Coach Sipping Jamba Juice. I think I've seen him. Shout out to you. I seen him on where I see him at? I think I seen him on where did I see him on? Graph Show? I think I've seen him in Graph Chat a couple times. I've seen him in what's the name chat. So shout out to you. So all the newcomers I just shouted out, man. Shout out to you, Chris Wilson, Peter Ferriolo, Boxhead Gaming, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Uh, Everybody who pulled up. Low Down 808 Low on Life TV. Shout out to you. Jake Draper, Jordan Smith, Raider Mitch. Oh, yeah, well, Raider Mitch been in there. So. Shout out to all the newcomers, man. Everybody, man. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. I really appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already, man. We trying to get to 900. After we get to 900, we need to hit that 1,000. You feel me? And I am giving away a jersey for the 1,000th sub. So make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend, man. And also, man, become a member. Subscribing don't cost nothing. You want to become a member? It's only $2, y'all. I ain't breaking nobody's pockets. I don't want to break nobody's pockets. I know how it is. You feel me? And thank you, everybody. Too. Thanks for the super chats, man. I appreciate it. Let's try to get some more in. You know what I'm saying? Because this is now my business. This is how I plan on feeding my family full time. So, but thank y'all for the support always, man. I'm really grateful for it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Definitely grateful for it. I hope everybody has a blessed night. You know what I'm saying? Go tell your wives and your kids that you love them. You know what I'm saying? And everything, man. And like I said, man, I definitely appreciate it. Frank, man, I thank you. Always saying thanks after, giving thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You always thank me, but I gotta thank y'all, you know what I'm saying? I gotta thank you also, man. Always taking part, always here. I don't even think you missed a live not once, you know what I mean, since I've been doing this for a year now, y'all. So like I said, man, I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody, pulling up and everything. Thank you. And till the next time, with that being said, y'all know what it is. Your Raiders. Hold on, man. It wouldn't be right if I don't say this shit on camera, bro. It wouldn't be right if I ain't on camera saying that. So, like I said, with that being said, y'all know what it is. Your Raiders. I had to say it again. Love y'all, man. Until the next time. Peace.